turn the music down soon. Time to end the regular season for CS2. I see Duke in the building, LSU, North Carolina, Jamal Ballard repping the high school series. Let's get it, hashtag me. Okay, we got Virginia coach in the building. What up, Coach Brown? Prophet in the building. What's going on, bro? I didn't see it in the last one, man. I know we went on randomly. That boy Ryan went crazy. He was helping you out with the big gang, man. It was a nice one. I see you. Hey, let's go. He said, let's go right out the gate. 55, 555. Oh, appreciate you, bro. 5,550 on the board for Prof. He's back in full effect. My boy Zeus in the building. Empire State. King Anthony checking in. Ryan also gift subbed a lot. I think he subbed like over 20 people. So we got to check into that as well. Don't worry, I'm doing all back pay. I'm getting all my stuff logged. Don't worry, I got y'all. But I see all these trophies in the chat. Look at all these trophies. That mean we subbed up, man. I love it. Let's go. 17 strong in the chat. Let's get it. Let's end season 2. And I'll tell you the layout after that. Matter of fact, I'll tell you now, we're going to do season 2 right now. We're going to end the regular season. You know how it go. We jump into the big games. We jump into the close ones, the ones that's worth jumping into while keeping up a strong pace. And then we just close out strong. We're going to check out league leaders and all that good stuff. I'm not going to announce the awards like last year. This year, I'm going to have an official CS2 award show. So we're gonna come in and do a separate award podcast. I got over 25 to 30 awards to give out. So it's just gonna be full of awards, all the best of the best in conferences nationally. And then after that, the next stream will be the Sweet 16, or the first 4, which is the play-in, the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, and the Final 4, and then there'll be a follow-up stream, which is just the National Championship. So we got about 3 streams left after this. So 4 including this one. And then we'll be strictly, putting high school back on the main page. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me during this college journey, getting things off the ground with college. CS1 was cool, but we really locked in for CS2. Shout out to my boy Mars Vance as well. Shout out to Raj. Shout out to everybody, man. So we had All-Star Weekend for college. How did y'all like that? Let me know in the chat. 19 strong. Talk to me. Yeah, we streaming. We going all the. I'll say today, tomorrow, Monday. We gonna go 3 days straight, man. We gotta close out the month strong. We got about what? 5-6 days left, so if I can, I want to go 6 days strong. Let's come through, support the stream. Let's get it going. PBA Sports. Let's go ahead and recap that All-Star Weekend though, man. We had a lot going on. We started off with the freshman, sophomore, rising star showcase. We seen the sophomores dominate 122-83. Matt Stapleton was the player of the game, 19 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, 9 for 10 from the field. This dude was putting in work. As you can see, he took home the Rising Star Showcase Player of the Game. Sophomores knocked it out the park, 19, 16, 7. Almost had a triple-double. I don't know why they put Blicks. He had 3 Blicks. I'm crazy. Yo, 3 Blicks. I'm weak. 3 blocks though, man. He was moving like he had a blicky out there though. But yeah, man, that college series was crazy. I think we definitely leveled it up from last year. And here's some other standouts too from that game. From the winning team, the sophomores, Charlie Gray from Florida had 16 points, 3 assists. He was 3 for 4 from deep. Ben Lowry from Duke showed us why he's that starting point guard over there for the Blue Devils. 22 points, 2 assists, 10 for 17. And Grant Meyer, the big fella from Syracuse, with a double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He doesn't have a blick. He got blocks. And then we moved on from that. We moved over to our 3-point and dunk contest. This continued CS2 All-Star Thursday that we had, where we seen Jason Cunningham from North Carolina win the 3-point shootout. Kid came over from Houston in a transfer. He's in his sophomore season. Had an okay season for Houston. Freshman year, they had a wonderful year. And actually, he might have been a big deal over there because, man, they are struggling this season compared to last year. So big ups to Coach Darren Santana. He's in the chat right now. He locked in Jason Cunningham. And they bringing that trophy back to Chapel Hill. I'm not mad at it. He did get 27 to tie the record in the final round of 3-point shooting, which Jamison Maxwell had from Michigan last season. So 27 is the number to beat. Shout out to Prof for that tier 3 subscription. Big dog moves. Appreciate that, bro. Getting that trophy re-upped. Keeping things going. Like I said, we closing this month strong. We got, there it is up there. I'm tripping. I can look at my stats. Ryan had with the 15. He had 15 subs. He gifted 15 subs yesterday. 10,000 bits. Prof with 5,550. So we killing it on the boards. We got Raw with a weekly clip. Make sure y'all clip more too when y'all see things y'all like. We need more clips. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all clip. And then of course after the after the 3-point shootout, we went to the slam dunk contest where we seen Brody Creed take the championship there for a back-to-back win in the dunk contest to end his collegiate career. Of course, he's a senior, so he'll be headed into the draft this upcoming summer or for the Pro Series 2. But very controversial dunk contest, but we all agree that going by the cards and the dunks that we've seen, Brody won. And of course, moving in the future, guys, we are going to do our own scorecards. The 2K score is nice. It'll go up on the screen, but we're going to just skip over that and we're gonna start putting our own judges in the chat, official judges for that day, and they're gonna give their own official score of the dunk. So that should be pretty fun. I think that's gonna be dope. Shout out to my boy Zach Benjamin. Let's go. Another tier 3 sub. Let's get it. Prof subscribed for 19 months. Zach with 10 months. That's love, y'all. PBA hype train. We got a hype train going right now too. 76%. I think we hit a level 5 the other day. So big ups to y'all boys, man. Big ups to y'all. And then after that slam dunk competition, we went ahead and got to the main event, the All-Star Weekend All-Star Game. And that's where we seen Team Braylon Saunders, aka the East All-Stars, take the victory 130-122. Really good game. Braylon with 25 and 3 assists. However, he was not the game's MVP. That belonged to big man from Oregon, Anderson Bentley, who came off the bench and showed out. He actually was supposed to come off the bench, but he did split a lot of those minutes with Jay Will, and he had 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. He dominated. Go back and look at the film. The highlights are posted, or you can go back and look at the live game. It's on YouTube right now and Twitch. This dude was just, he was snatching every board, every putback, every dunk. He was wilding with the dunks, y'all. Y'all gotta go check those dunks out. Seriously. And then here's some other standouts too from the All-Star game. Of course, we talked about Braylon Saunders from Michigan, 25 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Tyrell Rowe from Baylor, 25, 5, and 4 threes. So he was on the West team that took the L. And then of course, Anderson Bentley, our MVP, with 19, 12, and 3 blocks from Oregon. In our second standout slide, It's going to belong to Indiana's point guard, Jason Robbins, 19 points, 3 assists, 2 threes. He was in the three-point shootout. Then you had Kemba McLean on the East from Virginia. This was a sleeper right here. 13 points, 4 assists, and a 3. He showed he can play with the big dogs. He's having a year for Virginia, so Coach Darryl Brown, he's got himself a little guard over there for the Cavaliers. And then Jonathan Williams, speaking of bigs, of course, I told you he was supposed to start full-time that game, but he split minutes. He had 10, 8, 2 assists, a steal, and a block, so he's still going to get it done. Our slide 3 belongs to Charlie Gray from Florida. 14 points, 4 assists, 4 threes, and a rebound. So this kid's a sniper, man. You know, in that Rising Star game, I think he also had 3 or 4 steal or threes. So big-time game from Charlie Gray. Corey Brand from UCLA on that losing well, he's supposed to have it's supposed to say West right there. I hate when I make errors on graphics. Man, I was looking at this one too. But it's just supposed to say West. Corey Brand, he had a nice little double-double, man. 10 and 11 off the bench because he didn't even start. That was Robbins. So 10 and 11 off the bench is crazy. And then, of course, Jomo Bacon from Georgetown, 12 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 threes. The mod did him dirty on the starting and on the minutes, but he did come in and do what he was supposed to do. And then the last slide is Travis Dalton from Indiana, 12, 4, and 2. He's becoming a fan favorite out there in the league. Dunk contest participant. Had some nice dunks. Hit a couple threes in that All-Star game. Arthur Berry, just a dog for Ohio State. 20 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and a 3. And then Ian Spencer from Cuse, 17 points, 2 assists, and 3 3-pointers, man. So that is leading us up to today, which we have officially gotten back into CS2 action. Second half of the season, February 20th on the 2K schedule. Let's get it, man. We're going to jump right into the action. You guys know how simulation works here. Super Sims. We simcast each game until we get games that we like. We want to jump in. We want to see players play important games. And then in some cases, I'll sim a whole day just to get the box scores, just to see what guys did. You know, some production is different when you just sim it versus simcast. So we got to keep that in mind. So I want to mix it up a bit. I also changed the sliders a bit for the second half. So I'm excited to see that as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get another hashtag PBA in here before we get started, fellas, and I'll be with you guys in just 1 second, man. Let's lock in. If you got a team here you repping as a coach or a player, go ahead and drop that name in the chat. Let's get it, man. 18 strong right now. Let's keep it going. All right, here we go, man. Let's get it, guys. Now listen, coaches, remember, if you need any changes, hit me in your chat or in your locker room on Discord. And if you are in a live game and your team is playing, you can do live substitutions in certain situations. I can't promise you that it will work out how we need it to perfectly, but we're gonna try to get the player in the game that you need. Alright, so I just had to make some changes there for someone. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, let's get it, fellas. CS2 second half. Miami in the building. Coach Raw. Bobby Rush. So we starting this thing off with teams made some changes too to their lineups and different things of that nature. Interesting. Let me see, check. Can y'all hear me? I feel like my mic is breaking up. All right, that sounded better. I feel like that was, maybe I might have hit the cord. All right, let's see. 12-5 Gonzaga. Remember, they ranked. We got all the updated rankings too. These boys are ranked pretty high. I think like number 3. Let's see if ASU can give them a run. Like I said, different lineup changes, different things like that, but that doesn't matter for the Bulldogs. They put the beat down on them. Better scores too. Like I said, more college. Looks like the new sliders are working out so far. 80-63. I like that score better than the high hundreds that we've been getting. But nice little beat down there for Gonzaga. Yep, number 3 in the nation. Singletary with 15, 4, and 6. Walters 15 and 7. Nice game there. Looks like they didn't need to do much. They had a nice balance. Hoffman, Wakes with a double-double. Okay, this is a big day. We got some games here. Michigan, Oregon, Kansas, Kentucky, Auburn, Houston. Ooh, North Carolina, Baylor. Look at that. That's the 3-point champ versus the dunk champ. Look at Jason Cunningham leading the team in assists per game, 6.6. Florida and LSU SEC matchup. That's going to be beautiful. Florida trying to stay 500. They trying to go above. A tough season for the Gators. Coach Ted Johnson been MIA a little bit there. All right, Michigan, Oregon to kick things off. That's gonna be, remember Oregon, Anderson Bentley. Let's see what his first game looks like after the All-Star weekend. Maybe All-Star weekend is all you need to kick it up. I mean, the team doesn't look, they're not gonna have any success there, but that record is terrible. But we went from seeing a team, the 3rd team in the nation, Gonzaga, handle business. Let's see if the number 2 team can handle business. Oregon is better than that too, but they got a young backcourt and it's tough right now. Oh my gosh, look at Michigan. Look at Michigan. They gonna put that 100. They said, we gonna get that 100. We different. Jeez, they tore them up. Okay, Bentley. My boy Bentley, 18, 6, 3 blocks. Marks with 14, 6, and 5. Man, look at Leandro Hart. He's struggling, man. Young fella, 2 points, 2 assists, 1 for 5. Russell Ferguson struggling, 1 for 7 from jeez. Boy, Braylon Saunders, team captain over there, 16 and 11. Jamison Maxwell, 16. Look at the stats, 4 assists and 4 steals. Getting to it. 15 for Gathers. 16 for Jones. Darby had 10, 15, and 9. He almost had a triple-double, 3 assists or 3 steals and 3 blocks. What a stat line for Tobias Darby. Yeah, that's a hell of a stat line right there. Good old Kansas, Kentucky. This should be a nice battle, 5 versus 19. Kentucky looking to pull the upset off at home. Oh, Coach Eulis. Man, them scores going back up. It's all good. 118, 104. Kentucky. Look at OJ Trimble. Oh my goodness. 38-point dominance. 16 for 17. 3 for 3 from 3. He missed free throws. He could have had a 40 piece. Jeez. Stapleton 19 and 5. Jason Lopez with 18 and 7. He could have had a 40 piece. Frank Bill with 23 and 8. He made the All-Star team. Nice game from him. Whitman 18 and 9. Simmons with 16 and 5. McGinnis 11 and 13. Jeez, man. OJ Trimble. Let's go Houston, Auburn. Uh-oh, we might have our first tight game here, fellas. Oh, no, Houston ended up pulling away in that fourth. Look at that big fourth. AJ Walker, Moore, Gate, all doing their thing. Watford with 18, Nolan Johnson 16, Griffith with 14, but not enough. Let's go UNC Baylor. This should be a fun one here. UNC ranked 4th in the nation. Baylor is ranked up there too, 15 and 10. This is a big game. Slam dunk chant versus 3-point chant. Which prevails? North Carolina getting off to a hot start. Oh, Baylor with a strong third. This fourth is everything. Ooh, we got to get in there. I was hoping we had to get in there for this one. Oh, boy. Here we go. We got North Carolina at Baylor. Big game here. Both teams need this W. Not need, but they could use it. 4 versus 9. And Malone at the line. Knocking it down. Here we go. We got our first action of the day. Tyrell Rowe coming off that All-Star game. Had a nice performance, over 20 points in that one. They're going to get Jason Cunningham and get some starters back in. Jesse Morrison, the freshman, going to be checking in. You got Morrison, Cunningham. You got Rivers. I got to fix his shoes. He still got on his... Okay. Rowe, good defense from Morrison. Here's Rivers on the board. You know he can get those. Board man. He pushing the floor. Pass to Morrison over to Cunningham, and he's fouled. There's Brody. Really good shooter here at the line. Easy make. Keeping UNC on top. 82-79. Trying to push it to a 2-point or 2-possession game. Big free throw right here. Got it. Gonna be a timeout for the Bears. 19 strong in the chat. Who y'all got? Y'all got UNC being poised and closing this one out? Let me see if I can get this down some. I don't like it right there. Get it under the score. There we go. Under the scoreboard. Make it a little smaller. There we go. That's better. Get it. 20 strong. Charlie Rivers, player of the game. What do you do? 15 points. Over his average. 7 for 14. Here we go. Rashard Lyons looking for Creed. Got Carter Frey in the corner. Or Bird. Oh, he got Bird. Keegan Bird. They gave him a long 2, though, but it was a quick 2. Quick score there. Jason Cunningham working. Charlie Rivers trying to get in the offensive bag. Oh, Charlie Rivers might have been the dagger. The Tar Heels, and Charlie ain't even a scorer like that, but he's showing you in college, give me the ball, I get to it. Look, we got like Dukes and GGs in the chat. Ooh. His fellow ACC guys saying it's over. Wrap it up. Big make from Charlie Rivers. Corner 3, Keegan. No good, and that's going to do it. Here's another foul, but that's it. Dennis Malone at the line for 2. Oh, that's a shorty. He left that short at the rim. Goodness gracious. Missed both. Terrible. Rowe, quick outlet. Bird, corner. Brody, quick midi. Good. Baylor not going down without a fight at home. Getting it over to Cunningham. Back to Malone in a foul. Cunningham he should have kept that. He left 2 donations at the table. Here he is again, Malone. Ooh, dribbled that one in, and this one could be the dagger, this second one. Big free throw here for Dennis the Menace. Here it is. Got it. Cash. No free throws for Baylor, and that's going to do it. 87, 83. They're going to try to get another bucket. Quick one for Rowe. No good, and that's it. Another foul for Malone, just boosting those stats up. Dennis. Just rattling them in. UNC 89, 86. I knew it. I see that boy Rose a quick trigger. Goodness gracious. Timeout UNC. Baylor with a quick 3. Oh my gosh. Look at the North Carolina fan right there. He right behind the bench. He's bold. Gotta get him. Gotta foul him. No timeouts, however, for both teams, so this could be tough. Malone, after those first 2 misses, he's hit, I believe, what, 4 straight? Knocked down. Closing them out in UNC fashion. Tar Heels taking this one, 91-86. It would not be an upset tonight at Baylor. Another W for North Carolina on the season. All right. We had Rivers took over that game 17 and 12 with 3 steals. Malone 16, 3 and 3 with 2 steals. He went 8 for 10 from the line. So those were the only 2 free throws he missed. Cunningham struggled from deep, 1 for 5. Stansfield 7-4, Morrison 7. Then Carter Frey 12, 3 and 3. Nixon with 12 and 7. Brody Creed 10 and 6. He struggled 5 for 12. Rowe struggled 2 for 9. Great defense. Great defense from the Tar Heels. All right, here's our big time SEC matchup. Look at this, Charlie Gray and Livingston, a couple of high school season 1 guys going at it, leading their teams in points per game. Here we go, LSU at home, #1 team in the nation. Florida trying to shock them. Uh-oh, it's looking pretty dangerous. That first half was all LSU. See if Florida can bounce back. Man, what a season for Coach McCall and the Tigers, man. A blowout here for #1. And look at this, Damari Lawson, the freshman. 26 and 3, 12 for 15. Little baby Zion. Zane Livingston, we talked about him. 21 and 6. And Pee Wee Nash, 24 and 6. Look at this, Rucker, Booth, Perkins. Woo! Your boys are serious this year. Oh man. Charlie Gray had 21 and 4, had 3 threes. Cole had 16 and 7. Bishop with 15. Langston, nice game from the freshman. 14, 12 and 7. Almost had a triple dub. Man, LSU. That boy Pee Wee, look at Zay. Look at Lawson though, the freshman. He's really adapted well to the college game because he's a big dog. So shout out to Central Tech. Oh man, let's get it. Let's keep it going. Okay, Kansas, UConn. We got 2 user coaches going at it here, SC and UNC. That should be fun. All right, let's get it. Let's see if UConn can get back on track for the season. This would be a nice oh, I said blowout. This would be a nice upset, but man, what a blowout it is. Talk about getting back on track for the season. Look at Landon Wolf coming off that all-star run this weekend or last weekend, and he letting them know I'm that guy. 32, 6 and 4. They've been waiting for him to step it up. 10 for 15, 3 for 3 from deep, 9 for 9 from the line. Brooks with 19, Holland with 18 and 12. They put him back in the starting lineup. 3 steals. They had to sit my boy Rosario down. Brackens with 13 and 5. Bedford with 13 and 6. Isley with 12 and 11. Just dominance. They have fun out there. Really toy with them boys. Oh, and coach is in too, just in time. Look at this game. Jeez. And Beal, another solid game for Frank Beal. 19 and 5. Simmons 18 and 6. But these boys really did damage. 2 double doubles. Backcourt. Look at this. The backcourt had 18 and 12 and 12 and 11. That's tough. That's how you bounce back. 15 and 9 now for UConn. That is how you bounce back on the season. Big game coming up here. USC. Let's see if they can pull off an upset at home against UNC. UNC, another hot team right now. 21 strong in the chat. Appreciate y'all boys. Here's the Trojans off to a strong start. Owning that first half. Let's see what the second half has. Okay, here come the Tar Heels. Strong fourth quarter. Ooh, USC pulling off the 10-piece. The 10-point upset. And look at freshman Noah Meyer coming off All-Star Weekend. Braswell, Gaskins, Joe Bates, Jesse Morrison. So the freshman wings went at it. And Cunningham had a solid game. Malone with 13 big boards for the point guard. But USC with a big win here. Shout out to my boy Manu in the building as well, man. 20 strong in the chat. We locked in. Big win for USC. Yeah. Let's go to the next day here. Oh, we got a free day. How about this one? Okay, we got a few games here. Michigan and Baylor. That's going to be a good one. Baylor just took a loss to UNC. Michigan just had a big win. They are dominating the season. Sitting at number 2 in the nation. Here they are off to the races. Just a strong game all throughout for Michigan. Another win for the Wolverines. Braylon Saunders continuing his great season here, boosting that draft stock. Gathers with 16. Darby with another strong game. Creed stepped it up from last game, but still not enough. Bray with 14 and 8. Mills, Rovers, former starting power forward in high school season 1. Rose struggling here first 2 games out of the All-Star break. We got Georgetown, Kansas. Kansas took a tough one. Let's see what Jomo is talking about. Georgetown trying to get a little comeback going here. Oh boy, we might have to. Yeah, let's check in and see what Jomo's doing live here. We got Georgetown at home trying to pull off the upset. 20 versus 5. Can they do it? Remember, they got the Twin Towers down low. Oh, they got an 8-second violation. Oh my goodness. That is not how you start a game. Or not how you start the possession here. And man, Gooding gonna get it here. Quincy Gooding, remember he came from Oregon. Made that championship run, but they lost to Duke in the final game. Here's, oh, he's blocked. Told you they got those footers down there. Boykins on the block. Jomo on the pull. No good. Had a nice look. Here's McGinnis on the board. Georgetown, man, they might be blowing their chance. McGinnis straight to the cup. Nice. That's a pro take. Just under a minute to go here. 83-79. Kansas trying to hold them off. Here's Jomo Bacon, one of the best scorers in the nation, breaking them down. Boykins, I seen that cut. I seen that cut for the dunk. I seen that cut for the dunk. Hey, that was nasty, man. Listen, did you see the vision, though, on that boy, on the pass, to be unselfish enough? And he's a scorer. Who y'all got in the chat, man? Tell me now. Shout out to my boy Manu with a streak. He on a 7-game streak right now. Frank Beal, remember, 2 strong games from Frank. Another game, so 3 in a row for Frank Beal. 18 points, but right now they're going with Quincy Gooding, not Beal. Gooding forcing the issue. Goodwin all over him. Going with the fader. Jader in and out. Oh, Jimmy Pope on the board. Jimmy still got a game here. They got to get that rebound, man. They got to get that rebound. Indiana transfer, big man Jimmy Pope. First year at Kansas, wrapping up his senior year here. Knocking down a clutch free throw. Here it is. This could be the difference here. 2-possession game or 1. Second free throw. Clutch. The big fella. Georgetown hanging on to that 1 timeout. They can go 2 for 1 here. Jomo getting it across. Going straight to it. Oh, nice dime. I'm telling you, that boy, his passing is very underrated. Cut it to 2. Got the 2 for 1. All they needed is a stop now. Timeout Jayhawks. Jomo's passing is underrated, man. That bounce pass was serious with the left hand, too. Here we go. Kansas. Georgetown just got to play some strong defense here. Quincy Gooding at the point. Working the offense. Oh, he had the move on him. Fletcher Troy in the building. What's good with you, Fletch? Gooding wasting as much clock as he can. He's going one-on-one on that island. Crossover on Goodwin. Right hand lay. It's blocked. Georgetown's ball is blocked. That boy Boykins down there getting to it. Look at that block. Got a hand on it. Manu said Georgetown. Here's their opportunity. Right, got a finger on it. Here we go. Boykins to inbound. They're going to go to Jomo. Everybody knows that. Clock winding down. Jomo dancing. Getting to his spot. Forcing the issue up top. Oh, it's blocked. And Simmons blocks it and then holds on to it. Was that a foul or a block? Let's look at that. Ant Simmons with the huge block. The game saving block. Pump fake. He should have went up. No pump fake. He pumped him twice. Let me see. Oh, I don't know about that hand though. What's good with this? What's good with this? Right here is what I want to know about. And what about that? Oh, that's a foul. We handing out handshakes now, man. Nah, don't do Jomo like that. That's hack. He hacked him. He got him with the left arm. Right here, right there. First offense. Second offense comes up here. Jomo didn't even complain. He just was like, wow. Ant Simmons with the stop. On the road. Yeah, I don't know. That was a foul, man. We have to find some college refs. PBA. All right, Raj. Stop it. Coming from my refs, crazy. Jomo with 23 and 9 though. Boykins 1870 at 4 blocks. Beal another strong game. Whitman, Simmons had 4 blocks, so he was locking. Jimmy Pope with 11 and 10. Anything that just lets you know our refs just they you know, they letting you play. You gotta be physical. We not giving up no easy ones. You know, hey, you pump faked him twice. You just doing too much now. You gotta get a bucket now. You had plenty of moves. All right, so we got Gonzaga and BYU. Let's see what Kofi Rawson and Emmett Lighty has for us. Can they upset Gonzaga? And Coach Luzon, shout out to Coach Luzon, his first year doing his thing. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, BYU with a strong first quarter, but look at Gonzaga trying to fight back. They look like they woke up. No, they did not. BYU. Big game coming out of All-Star break. And of course, Kofi Rawson. Here's Bell and Lighty. McKinney also with a strong game. Emerson, Wise, Singletary. Look like they struggled to score. Let's see what this next day has. For one game, we got Miami. First show in Miami today. They got Auburn, 2 12-win teams, 10 losses, 9 losses. Big game. ACC on the road. SEC. Let's get it. Look like a tight one to start. You know Miami will be in a close game. Miami and Syracuse always in close games. And here we go with another one. Let's get a little closer. Yes, sir. This is what I like right here. 90-90 ball game. And here we go. Let me know who y'all got in the chat. Miami on the road, number 10 versus number 12. Big game right here. 90 all. JD Harmon at the point over to Nolan Johnson, all-star this year. Haney going against Johnson. Jader, no good. Tom Wayne on the board. Up ahead to Hope. Here's Haney. Pump fake. What up? What you, Zay? My boy Zay in the building. Look at Haney, tough shot, no good. I see something right off the bat. I don't see no big. Did he foul out? Ah, Jay Williams fouled out. Who you want to get in there, bro? You got Pope at the center right now. I mean, he's 6'11", but you let me know your lineup right now to close this out. If we can get him in there, I don't know. I can't promise it, but if it's a dead ball, they'll come in. Not much time left. But I want to at least give you a chance to close out how you want in this situation. This is a big lineup, though. McLean at the 2, 6'10", Haney, Wayne. Backup center, you got Lonnie Hawkins. He freshman, you can put him in. You got Jazz Ali. Freshman. You might want to put Pope or Hope there. Wayne is a small forward. There you go. That might look nice. Let's rock with it. See what they do. Hopefully they can get him in, man. I'm trying. Let's get it. 90-90. Another miss. Oh, he got his own miss. Oh, is that Adonis Bosch? Oh, Cookies Bledsoe is picked. Ron Snow, and he's fouled. Let's see if we can get that. All right. Ron Snow at the line, dunk contest participant. They did not give us our sub, man. 94-90. Here's Bledsoe again. Good defense. Get it out to Haney. Good pump fade. Oh, get on that rim. Haney and one. That's a big dog move. I'm going to try one more time. Haney at the center, too. Oh, my goodness. Let me see if they put him in now. I'm going to try to stay on the player for a little longer. There it is. All right. I stayed on the team for a little longer. I figured it out. I know what to do now. All right. At least we got him in right now. Boom. 1 point game. Timeout Auburn. Hopefully they don't change it. Coach, come on, coach. Do me a favor. Rock with it. (93-94) Miami trying to stay in this one. Who they giving the game ball to? JD Harmon from Auburn. Point guard. 21 points tonight. 8 for 13. Well over his season average. Oh my gosh, coach. Here we go. Harmon. Defense from Bledsoe. They winding it down. One stop. One timeout for the Canes. They're going to Nolan Johnson, their all-star. Here's their all-star. Nolan forcing it. No good. Great defense from McLean. Defense from McLean. That's good. I'm going to stay on the squad. Bruh, what are they? I give up. I give up. Here we go. Major Bledsoe. Oh, spin. Oh, no. He threw it away. He was trying to get it to Haney. 2 big turnovers for Major Bledsoe late in this game. 1, he got pickpocketed, and 2, he just turned it over, threw it away. Nolan Johnson to wrap it up here. Got the first. No timeouts either way. Still going to be one possession. They can get a long three-point game. Who's going to get it? The Major Bledsoe. The heave. Nothing. And down goes Miami. Auburn with the small upset here. Big game, though. J.D. Harmon. $21 for J.D. Nolan was 16. Okay, Jay Will went off, but gotta stay on the floor, big fella. You gotta give your team a chance to win games by staying active. He would have definitely dominated down there if he would have stayed in. Yeah, Major, man. 3 turnovers, and we seen 2 crucial ones. He was hitting from deep. Double-double, 15 and 11. LSU, Syracuse. This could be a good one. Let's see if the ACC could take it to LSU. LSU, #1 in the nation right now. Let's see if the... Okay, it's a battle. LSU. Remember I told you Syracuse and Miami stay in close games? Well, here we go. 136, and here's another close one. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough battle to climb. Hopefully they got the ball. Uh-oh, nah, they gotta get a stop. But hey, it's always good we can stop by and see the #1 team down in the bayou. You know. Here we go. Let's see Lawson at work. We got both freshmen in, Lawson and Perk. They looking down to Zane. Taylor with it. Zane with the step back. Oh my, that's a tough bucket. Oh my goodness. Ian Spencer was an all-star this year. Showing you why. Look at the move. Oh no, tough bucket. That might have did it right there. That bucket from Zane did him. Pee Wee Nash. I just wanted to see the #1 squad. You know what I mean? We haven't seen much of them on screen. And they balling this year, so I wanted to see it. I thought that was an and one. No sportsmanship. Look at Coach. Coach Reg. Coach Reggie. Better call Reg. Oh, I knew that was off. Grant Meyer coming in with McDaniel. Josh Taylor at the line. Man, both of them, same release too. Just flicked it up. 3-point in the corner, Ian Spencer. Nice. 90-94, Syracuse not going down that easy. Pressure, full court press. They breaking the press here. Pull up for Tucker, no good, and here comes Cuse. They're going down to Spencer, their #1 guy. To the lane, no good. Zane Livingston, great defense, and they're gonna put Taylor back at the line. He just missed 2. Let's see if he can redeem himself. We've seen Malone redeem himself. Was it a fluke or is he just a bad free throw shooter? Oh, he nails this one. GG's in the chat. Oh, wait, he might just be a bad free throw shooter. But that one sealed it for him. Spencer going right back to the rack. Nice dime to Mo McDaniel, and Syracuse gonna go down with a fight here. 20 seconds left. LSU burns their last timeout. Coach Reggie want to talk to the guys. How we gonna close out? $23 strong in the chat. Appreciate y'all boys for checking out PBA Sports. We sitting here back half of CS2. Zane Livingston 12 tonight. Just getting back from All-Star Weekend. Young fella poised at the line, putting this thing away. 96, 92, 97. And Syracuse, Coach Burke gonna use that last timeout. I do like the stats a little bit better though with the new sliders. I like the individual stats. Some guys are getting a little bit more comfortable. Scores are a little tighter. I want to get them a little more where I want them, but I like what I'm seeing. Spencer. That boy forcing it, ain't he? That's 4 fouls on Taylor, so he had that boy working. Same type of release as my boy Taylor. These boys here, man. Donations are left at the line tonight. Goodness gracious. Zane, show him how to make free throws, man. Young sophomore. Yes, sir. Looking for his 4th straight. Got him. Put him away. Spencer. Over to Gilmore for 3. No good, and that will do. LSU hanging on. Number 1 in the nation. Taking down Hughes. They play team ball. Look at that. Everybody's getting touches. Everybody's pretty efficient. Perry, Meyer, Spencer, and Jackson. A nice little game here for Cuse. Florida, Kansas. Who y'all got? Kansas coming off that tough win. Remember Jimmy Pope and them sealing the deal. Okay, tough game here. Florida gaining the lead. Uh-oh, they took over there in the 4th. Nice W from Florida. They needed that. Got right back to 500. The boy Man went off. Brody Man. Got Darren Cole, 22 and 8. Look at Langston, man. That boy is one of those forwards, right? That point forward. 29 and 13. He keeps getting shy of that triple-double, but look at those numbers. Whitman, 23 and 5. Bill with a nice game, 18 and 7. He's been very consistent. McGinnis with another 17 and 12. Simmons with 17. Kansas, nice numbers every game. They just got to find out how to put it all together. Got a free day here. 28th. We're looking at Gonzaga and Oregon. The Zags having a good year under Coach Luzon. Here's Oregon though, coming to their hometown. Gonzaga, okay, they got smacked in the first quarter. Ooh, I don't trust it. Yeah, Oregon holding on. Okay, we got Flannery going off. Mackay, 29, 3 and 3 blocks. Bentley with 16 and 8. Richmond, Marks. Ferguson with 11 and Hart with 10 and 9. Good bounce back games for the freshmen. Both went 5 and 8, so they holding it down. And then Singletary with 25. Walters with 16. Wise with 14 and 11. That Florida's woke now. They better be. Marquette and BYU. BYU coming off that big upset against, who's that, North Carolina? Marquette, BYU. Marquette, this is a strong game right here. Remember, they got Kendall Mason. He was an all-star. Robert Hackett. Ooh, and Marquette coming off victorious. Again, tough squad. There's Kendall Mason and Robert Hackett. Who did I say? Largent, 13 and 11. Remember, he's in that three-point shootout. Went 3 for 5 from deep. There's Wayne Doss, Washington. Good squad right here. Kofi with 22. Lighty with 11. Struggled 4 for 15. Alexander also was in that 3-point shootout, went 2 for 7. Cuse and Kentucky. Cuse coming off that tough loss. Kentucky had a big win earlier. Man, I tell you about Cuse in these close games, but Kentucky finding their way in that fourth quarter. And 2 big wins for Kentucky. Remember, OJ Trimble with 38 out the gate. I want to take a picture of that one first. And this time, Stapleton, 25 and 7 quarter. Trimble controlled in here, but a solid 10 and 7. Jackson, Gilmore, Meyer, Spencer struggled. We got Michigan State and Iowa State. Gotta let us state. Both teams trying to find their identity for the college series. Both teams in jeopardy of losing their place in the college series. Look at Iowa State with the blowout on the road here. Gonna be McClinton, but Thornton with 26, 8 and 3. Temple with 14 and 11. You got 14 and 10 for Bender. I like Lorenzo this year, coming from Virginia. I know Coach was upset about losing him. Oregon and Georgetown. Oregon coming off that big win. Plenary had 29, but not today against Georgetown. Goodness gracious, beat them down. Avenging their last loss. They had Carrington with 24 and 11, Goodwin with 19, Jomo with 18, 8 and 6, and Red with 12 and 11. Bentley is getting a solid 16 and 8 every night. Ferguson and Hart, a couple of good games there, or another good game. Plenary with 10, 4 and 8. Yeah, y'all did LSU. Indiana, Iowa State. Iowa State coming off that blowout win. This is our first look at Indiana after the break. Let's see what Jason Robbins and those guys has for us. Jason Robbins and Matthew Fuller. Oh my goodness, Iowa State back-to-back road blowouts. And I'm telling you, they made some adjustments. Coach might have figured something out here, because Pat Temple and Theus now, both the Pats. Remember the Pat show? Pat Temple and Pat Theus. 20 and 20, McFarland 15, McDaniels 14, Andrews with 12. Fuller with 24, Robbins 14 and 10, 0 for 3 from deep. Shout out to y'all, man. Kentucky in the building, LSU in the building, North Carolina. I see Duke, I see Miami, I see UConn. Yes, sir. 23 strong. Kentucky had two big wins so far tonight for Kentucky, 2-0. Let's go ahead over to the West Coast, Pac-12. We got UCLA, Arizona State. Corey Brand had 10 and 11 in that All-Star game. Let's see what he has for us cooked up. See if they can get a road win behind the All-Star point guard, or if Arizona State can hold it down at home. Looks like the Sun Devils are going to take this one, 95-81. And they're going to get the upset. Not even ranked right now, but Darius Jones and Hoffman, strong backcourt, 27-20, and Wakes with another double-double down low. Mack attacks Shepard with 13, 2 steals. Clark with Leo Clark. Shout out Leo Clark from Bear Valley, 18, 2 and 3 steals. Howell, Chapman. Look at Brand, shut down, 10, 4 and 4 with 3 for 8. Not a good night for Corey Brand. Houston and Alabama. Let's see if Houston can get back on track this back half. They cannot take a loss to the Crimson Tide. And they will not. It looked a little shaky there for a second, but they got it together in that second half. Rashad Gates, AJ Walker, nice backcourt. Hopkins, transferred from Duke, doing his thing over there. 22 for Alabama. Brandon Holmes struggled. Raheem Okafor struggled. Had 3 blocks, 10 points, 5 for 6 from the field. So did he struggle? I don't know. Could have had more boards. We are officially in March 3rd to be exact. Let's get it. Ohio State, Arizona. 24 in the chat. You already know what I'm gonna say. RIP to Kobe. Every time I see 24, that's what it is. OSU out to a strong start, but Arizona fighting back. Arizona trying to get back on track, some type of fight this year, but they cannot get it done. I'm sure Arthur Berry tore them boys up. What I say, 19 and 10 for Berry. Rogers was 16 off the bench, backup point. Alabama transfer. Withers finally got it going. Aiden Withers, 28 points for Arizona. 10 and 13 for Nava. Webb with 13 and 5. Oliver Hughes had 14 and 6. Flowers with 15. Wesley with 14. Auburn, Iowa State. Iowa State's been going crazy. 2 back-to-back road blowouts. Let's see what they can do at home against Auburn. Oh my goodness, jumping out the gate. Yo. Okay, but Auburn with a crazy comeback. Ooh, Auburn stealing one there on the road. Not stealing one in ranking fashion, but just coming back on the road. Nolan and JD leading the way. But McFarland having himself a crazy back half of the season. 27, 8, and 4 back in that lineup. He was in the doghouse first half of the season. Coaches decided to put him back in there to go to work and go out with their dogs. UCLA versus Marquette here. UCLA coming off a tough loss. Corey Brand was shut down. Kendall Mason and those boys got a big win last time, and another big win for Marquette as Largent goes off for 22. Mason again 16 and 14. He's a small forward, by the way. Big game. And Hackett 14, 7 and 7. Balling. Washington balling again. Another tough night for Corey. 13 and 6. That's not enough. 6 and 9. Chapman. UCLA struggling, man. Howell struggling. 2 for 10 from the field. Let's go Kansas, Virginia. Back over to good look at Coach Brown. Let's see what I want to see what my boy Kimber McLean. I've been taking a liking to his play. Little tough guard over there. Shooting guard, but he moved him to the point. Smaller shooting guard. Kansas struggling this season, but a nice win. Well, actually not struggling too much, but they are. And there's McLean with 19 and 7. But Whitman and Bill, man, very consistent, man. Very consistent. Gooding with 15. They got that 2-point guard backcourt with Beal and Gooding. 15 and 9 for Gooding. McLean with his 19 and 7, but not enough. Carson, the freshman from St. Fabian, 12 and 4. You know, my boy Evans, Jelani Evans from Rover, 11 and 8. Here we go. We got Houston and Gonzaga. This should be a good one here. Houston still trying to get their mojo back. They got a couple of wins, but Gonzaga has a couple of wins as well. So here they are, strong out the gate at home. Houston trying to fight back, but Gonzaga too much. Stayed ahead in that second half. Singletary showing up. Wise on another double-double. That's like 3 straight double-doubles. Walker, Moore, Gates shut down in this one. Just 4, 5, and 4. March 5th is a free day. March 6th, we got a couple of games. Kansas back out there going against a hot Marquette team right now. Marquette 11 and 9 now, so they're fighting here for some seeding and some, you know, they know we're going into that PBA Sweet 16. That's what everybody wants to make. That's what it's all about. Look at Marquette. Another win for Marquette. Largent. 24 and 7 assists with 3 steals. Robert Hackett, 19, 6 and 7. And Mason, another strong double-double, 18 and 10. McGinnis, another good game, 28 and 8. Ant Simmons with 19. Marquette trying to have a strong second half of the season. They said, we want to stay in the series, cuz. Michigan State, Virginia, this is a good one. Remember Lorenzo Bender transferring from Virginia to Michigan State. So getting a chance to play his old team. See what he does. They took a tough loss. Kimber McLean had those 19 and 7. Oh, let's check the teams out. Not too often we get to watch these teams play, so Let's show him some love. Michigan State, Virginia. It's only right that we see Bender against his old team live. Coach Darryl Brown going up against Jerry Stackhouse, coaching over there at Michigan State. Here we go. Let's get it. Ethan Taylor from Pico School. Nice dime. Ooh, got the transfer. Brad Fisher from LSU. Big man giving Michigan State the lead. Trying to get the upset over Virginia at home. Cameron Gibson. Remember, he was in the slam dunk contest this year. Going up against Ethan Taylor. Got Pat Woods out there with freshman Carson from St. Fabian. Nice pass to Gibson. Wide open. Cameron Gibson in the corner. Taking a lead back for the Cavaliers. I gave them some new shoes. Michigan State. I like how they look too. Those greens. Ooh, let's go. Details. Let's go. Brad Fisher in the paint. Going against Pat Woods. Got a couple St. Fabian guys over there. Oh, they're going to give him the foul. 3 fouls. Lloyd Carson, freshman point out there, trying to run things. Lorenzo Bender, number 21, is in the game. Brad Fisher, big fella, nice and poised at the line. They just took Bender out as soon as I said his name. They put Bailey in. Got Nelson Gribbs in from Texas Prep. That's Coach Ted's favorite player. Oh, nice pass out to Jelani Evans. Putting them up 3. Rover Academy's finest from high school season 1 and high school season 2. OG Evans with a clutch 3 in his freshman year here. Fader Jader for Brad Fisher, no good. Virginia trying to hold on at home. Nice passing. There's Jelani Evans again. Jelani with the flush. Very athletic player. They're going down. They're milking this play down to Brad. And Brad fouled again. Went 1 for 2 at the line last time. And here he is again. Yeah, he's going at Robert Allen down there. Robert Allen, bruiser. Brad Fisher knocking it down. Knocked the first one down last time, too. Ethan Taylor checking back in. Nelson Gribbs coming out. Brad with a chance to cut it to 3. Got him this time. They just need one stop. Burleson guarding Cam Gibson. Gibson over to Buckner. Buckner, no good on the leg. Got his own rebound. Put back, no good neither. Fight for the board. I think it's going to be Virginia's ball. Oh, Michigan State. Spartans used their last time out, and they're going to get a chance to tie it here on the road or go for a quick 2. 26 strong in the chat. Let's get a hashtag PBA for this one, man. Who y'all got closing this game out? Real quick, real quick. Hashtag PBA, real quick. Let's get it. While we got that 26 in here, let's get it. Jelani Evans. 22 for the freshman. Nice pass from Burleson down to Fisher, and Fisher back to the line, so they go for the quick 2. That's great coaching for Jerry Stackhouse. You know, he's old school. Brad Fisher been stepping up, making some big free throws. He's 3 for 4 now at the line. Here he is again, knocking him down, cutting this thing down to 1, and Virginia using their last timeout. Now Michigan State almost had another 2 for 1 here, but they're going to have to foul. Buckner on the inbound. Gonna be looking to get it to Cam Gibson. Get to the Cam, and there's the foul we expected from Burleson. Gonna need another foul. Back to Gibson. Burleson, another foul. Cam at the line for 2 here. Got the first. Either way, still a 1-possession game. No timeouts either way. Gibson, clutch free throws, got them both. And the Spartans need 3 to tie for overtime. A quick 2. And a foul. You play the long game. Here's Burleson going down low. They're going to go with a quick 2. They're going Brad Fisher. He got nothing there. Got back to Burleson for 3. No good. And that'll do it. Got it out to Gibson, and he's fouled. Man, Rashad Burleson with a good look. Gibson. Ooh. Uh-oh. Leaving that window open. 2 for 3 now. And that will be the dagger. Closing them out. Here's a 3. Bailey gets the 3 just to make it entertainment. For entertainment purposes. Knocking it down, but it's going to be too little too late. Jelani going to be able to get the 24 points if he can knock these 2 down. Pad those stats, young fella. Nice, strong fought game for both teams, but Virginia holding on. Not going to be upset tonight. All right, here we go. Moving along. Jelani Evans and those boys getting that W. Burleson 18-6. McClinton with 18-9. But not enough. Gibson 18. Amerson 15-5. All right, let me see here. I wrapped up that day. March 7th. Okay, we got a big day here. Get right into it. ACC matchup, boy. Oh boy. Miami versus UNC. Lock it in. Let's get it. ACC madness. And Miami normally in close games. Oh, here comes the comeback. All right, it was looking ugly for a second, but Miami, they're fighting back. 77-70. Man, the Tar Heels are just too good this season. Jesse Morrison and Charlie Rivers. Haney. And look at this, Jay Will, only 1 foul. He stayed in, but just not enough. 7 for 18, 15-5. Bledsoe learned his lesson on the turnovers. But North Carolina, Rivers and Morrison. Texas. Nah, that's tough. That's a tough one right there, man. Let me do gotta fix. White. I wonder if everybody that was in the All-Star. Where's Charlie at? Oh yeah, I gotta fix Jason. Okay, Charlie's cool. Let me do this before any crashes. All right, we got Syracuse Marquette. Remember, Marquette is hot right now. One of the hotter teams in the nation in the second half of the season. Going into Syracuse. Syracuse kind of struggling right now in the second half. Look at Marquette. Oh my goodness. Kendall Mason, another double-double, led the way. 20 and 11. Spencer McDaniel Powers. Kendall Mason putting his name on the map. That draft stock is boosting, I'll tell you that. Went to the All-Star game. People didn't really know his name that much, but his numbers shows. But now he's really upped at a level. Oh man, let me see. We got Georgetown, Houston. Georgetown having a really solid back half here. Houston still struggling. Tight game here. I'm gonna let it play out. Houston. Okay. Bacon had 31, but Langley, Odom, Walker, Turner all had 16 or more. Jomo showed out. Indiana, UCLA. UCLA struggling right now. Losing their status in the rankings. Oh, coming out the gate swinging. Indiana's a tough team. I was about to say, I know they're not going down like that. Oh, Indiana with a huge second half to come back for the win. Hunter, Cody Hunter, former UNC center. Matthew Fuller. Look at that front court went crazy. Millsap, Robbins, Travis Dalton with 13 and 9. Corey Brand bouncing back, 17, 4 and 11. Closing out the day, Kansas and Gonzaga. Gonzaga hot. Kansas struggling a little bit. Let's see if they can put a stop to the Zags. Zags at home. Uh-oh, look at the comeback. Oh, overtime. Oh, second overtime. Oh, third overtime. Oh my gosh. Gonzaga. Whoa. Cody Emerson with the game of his life, 29 and 10. Jerry Wise, 21 and 11. Walters, 21, 9 and 6. 20 and 11 for Grace, 18, 6 and 7. Beal with 30 and 10. McGinnis with 23. Oh my goodness. That's probably that's a classic. That's a sim classic. Because we wouldn't have got 3 overtimes if I jumped in that. So that's madness. Good for the guy's stats too, man. Look at Micah Jones, Stonecrest. 11 off the bench, freshman. What a game. What a way to end that day. Gonzaga, man. Number 3 in the nation. They showing why. We got Arizona, Michigan State. Michigan State won that last one, that last close one they had. We jumped in. See if they can get a couple of them going here. Well, actually, they lost that. I remember Burleson missed the 3. But they're looking like they're trying to bounce back. And they do. They get the win against Arizona. Brad Fisher, 18 and 10, still up to his madness. McClinton. I like McClinton. Y'all know that. I say that all the time. He's sneaky. Sneaky good. I think we just had one game that day. Yeah. Another big day. Duke, I'm about to say, where Duke at? Duke Villanova. Whoa, what a game to come back out the gate. Big game here. Villanova, ooh, picked it up in the 4th, or in the 3rd actually. Duke tried to come back in that 4th, but that 3rd really hurt. That 2nd and 3rd. Abraham with 20 and 3. Jeff Harrison 17. Hunt with 17. Okay. Coach of the year. One of the coach of the year is Coach Brown. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach Marcus Granger. Cambridge had 24. Lowry with 14. First look at Duke back. Oh, Jason Ewing fouled out, man. Coach Willis still trying to find a way to keep his freshman big on the court, man. Jason Ewing has been having a tough year trying to stay on the floor. Virginia looking to try to upset Michigan. Michigan just dominant, man. Oh my gosh. Put these boys to bed. Got them out of there early. 103-86 is the final. Full team ball. Look at that. 15, 13, 13, 13, 13, 11, and 12. Oh, freshman Lloyd Carson, 23 in just 16 minutes off the bench. I love seeing my high school season 2 guys do well. From St. Fabian Prep. Let's get into this Kentucky Marquette. Oh, Kentucky 2-0 in this stream, and Marquette's like 4-0. So this is 2 hot teams going at it. Which one prevails? And Kendall Mason carry Marquette to another win. Oh my goodness, Marquette. They are trying to keep their name in this college series. Kendall Mason, man, 18-9. Wayne Doss, Washington, Vito Harrison, Callaway, Robert Hackett, Porter with 20, Savage with 17. Are you guys watching Marquette right now? They are climbing the rankings. Georgetown, Arizona. Kendall Mason is boosting his draft stock. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this. Georgetown coming back with the win at home. Look at the comeback. Second, third, and fourth quarter. Georgetown, Carrington with 2 back-to-back big double-doubles. Goodwin joins them with 24 points. Bacon with 15 and 8. Jomo been passing that rock this year. Walker with 19 and 8. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Kansas, Indiana. Indiana's got to get back on track. Struggling a bit here. Kansas been up and down this season. This is a big game for both teams. Remember, Jimmy Pope transferred from Indiana to Kansas, and Indiana goes into Kansas and shows him, uh-oh, wait a minute, I'm talking too soon, because look at this comeback from Kansas. Uh-oh, not enough though. Came back a little too late, and Indiana finishes them, and Jason Robbins shows them why. 19, 12, and 7 for the all-star point guard, starting point guard. And Fuller joins them, another all-star, 17 and 6. Shep Thomas with 16, Millsap 15, Dalton with 13. McGinnis having a season though. Bill with a double-double. Shout out to McGinnis. I don't know if y'all been watching him quietly, but he's been having quite the... I mean, if you think I'm overplaying it here, we can actually look at recent games. We in the franchise, but look at that. 28, all L's by the way, but look at the game. 28 and 8, 23 and 9, 21 and 5. Balling. Even in a loss, or in a win, 12 assists. 17 and 12. He balling. 11 and 13. Okay, started off a little rough, a little up and down, but the last 3, this boy been cooking. Scouts. We get the pro scout. Oh, we get these pro teams going. Okay, y'all really gonna have to know these players, man. These stats, these recent games, they hot streaks, they cold streaks. The GM's gonna have to know who they draft in these draft boards, man. These stock boosters, all that. All right, let's get it. So we got... They lose when he score. I didn't want to say that, but Auburn, Ohio State. Let's see if Ohio State can get a big win here. Auburn off to the races early. Okay, Ohio State back in this one, but Auburn too much here in the second half, in that fourth quarter really. Ron Snow leading the way with Nolan Johnson. Wofford and Voss. Flowers, Holmes, Hughes. Barry struggled. 10 and 11. 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. 3 for 7 though. Ooh, Kentucky, North Carolina. This should be a nice one. Blue Bloods. Kentucky out hot at home. North Carolina might be taking 2 losses straight. Okay, the Tar Heels are back. The Tar Heels are back. The Tar Heels are back, and we're gonna get into this blue blood action. We have to. Two user coaches, 2 teams that we love here. Big time squads. We gotta jump in it. 26 strong in the chat. Let's get it. This would be back-to-back, right? Because y'all lost that last game, didn't y'all? I could be wrong. Here's Matt Stapleton. You know this kid is tough. He won the MVP. Oh, y'all won? Okay, I'm sorry about that. Remember Matt Stapleton, Rising Stars, MVP 19, 16 boards, 7 assists, 3 blocks, 3 blicks. And here he is, trying to get an upset over number 4 North Carolina. off on the first. Man, it looked like he was about to trip up there. He's normally good at the line. Oh, he misses both. Up 2. Needed to capitalize on that to go up 4. That would have been big. SEC versus ACC action. Oh, nice pass. Jason Cunningham, easy lay. The sophomore getting it done. 90-90, just under 2 minutes to go. Big game here tonight. Kentucky, North Carolina. Gotta make those donations. Here's OJ Trimble. No good, but Jason Lopez on the board in the putback. Timeout, North Carolina. Coach Santana needs to talk about it with his Tar Heels. Game ball for now, going to Matt Stapleton, of course. He's a walking game ball. 20 points, 7 for 8. Well over his average. But who wins in the clutch moments? Not all about stats. Jason Cunningham working against OJ. Down low. Good. Clay Woodley tying it up. One of my favorite Tar Heels. From back when they did the first scrimmage. When we were doing the madness scrimmages. We're going to get back to that. OJ. Mid pull. Ooh. OJ Trimble, a bucket. 29 in the chat for OJ. Cunningham, nice dime. Rivers. Charlie Rivers, this is a game. Back-to-back blue blood action. Carolina, Kentucky. Big-time programs. Here's Trimble again. Sidestep, pull, short. Rivers on the board. Up to Cunningham. He's been controlling pace. He's got the smaller Jeter on him. Taking it, he already knew. Taking the lead for the Tar Heels. Oh my goodness. Jason Cunningham taking over this fourth quarter. The sophomore transfer. OJ Trimble putting the moves on him. Sidestep, pull, missed the last one. Oh, OJ Trimble. OJ. Jason Cunningham trying to go toe-to-toe. Outside. Oh boy. Dennis the Menace for 3. Oh, Dennis Malone. Dennis Malone taking the lead. Big 3. Big 3. OJ, pull up. Trimble. OJ, what I say? OJ did it. OJ Trimble. Cunningham. Oh, get that out of here. Kentucky has a chance. OJ on the break. Lay. Bow. OJ. OJ did it. Trimble. They're giving him the MVP chance. Remember, he came out with 38 points in that first game of the second half of the season, and he's showing us live. I love when we see the sim and then we see him live, but oh my goodness, he left one at the table. He left one at the table. Okay, ball coming in, coach. What we doing? Talk to me. Ball coming in. This is what we got on the floor. Did Cunningham foul out? Oh, that's where your starters are. Cunningham just fouled out and Stansfield fouled out. Wow. Clay right here. So now Jesse Morrison's got to come in and step up. And that's why Owens is in. Big time possession. Oh, that's me. Oh, no, 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 no. He better pass this ball when I go back over. Okay, good. Whew. All right, here we go. Dennis. Down back to Rivers. Oh, we got it. This is the prime matchup. Rivers versus Stapleton. Back out to Menace. Back to Rivers. It's going to be on you, Charlie. Stop passing it. They want it to be you. Oh, he don't want it. Jesse got a freshman. Jesse going to have to make the play for the win. Oh, Jesse off the mark in Kentucky with the upset. Jesse Morrison had the look he could dream of, and the freshman not ready for the moment. GG's. Jesse with the look. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Good game to both coaches, man. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all boys in the chat too, man. OJ with 26. Stapleton. That's a hell of a duo right there, man. Big man and guard. 26 and 20 from Stapleton. 26 for Trimble, 20 for Stapleton. Lopez 14 and 9. Cunningham with 24. He did what he could do. He fouled out 9 for 17, 4 for 10 from deep. Remember, he won a 3-point shootout, 4 triples. Rivers, Malone, Morrison, Hartman, Ship, Owens, Woodley, Briscoe. Look at Stansfield. They're starting center fouled out early. Just 13 minutes. One-point game, and Kentucky just hit 500. 13-13. Oh, Duke had to run into a hot Marquette. I don't know, Duke. Can Duke put an end to the streak? Marquette is on fire right now. Let me see. Let me check my locker rooms. Okay, we good. Morrison, I'm watching you. Duke at home at Cameron Indoor. They getting out hot, but Marquette, you know, we know they strong. Here they come. Oh, I wanted to jump in that. Ooh, Duke with the steal. I wanted to jump in that, but I had one hand. So back-to-back 20 pieces for Tyree Cambridge, it looks like here. I know he had 24 last game. Kendall Mason, another tough game. 20 and 13. Robert with 14 and 9. Wagner 12 and 13. Jason Ewing 4 fouls. Still foul trouble for the big fella, but they got the win. Held him off too, because they ran him down, didn't they? Look at that fourth and that third. That's it for that date. Moving down to March 11th here. We got LSU and Gonzaga. That's going to be a good one. Both teams pretty hot right now. And Gonzaga's at home. Let's see if they can use that home crowd. Okay, Gonzaga. Okay, LSU's back. We got to do it. It's the #1 team in the nation. They on the ropes. On the road. We just seen them on the road at home. But now it's time to see them on the road. Gonzaga's been hot. LSU is the top squad. We seen them perform and close at home. Can they close on the road? 89-90. This is gonna be a good one. RJ Singletary's been having a nice season, stepping in. And look, this is where Pee Wee came from, right? So this is a personal game. Even Coach Steve Nash went over to LSU. So both Nashes left LSU, went to Gonzaga, or left Gonzaga, went to LSU. And look, here we are, 89-90. Remember I told y'all earlier, it worked out for both teams. Gonzaga got Taj from Virginia to fill in for Pee Wee. Both teams, it worked out. It was an even trade-off, basically. And now we got to see who gets the W. Oh, he had to force that one up. Good defense. Remember they got big Levi Rad from Michigan State. 25 in the chat strong for this big one right here. This big game, 1 versus 3. Top 3 matchup. Look at Walters. Oh, he missed. Perkins, nice pass. Pee Wee Nash fouled by Singletary. Pee Wee was on his team last year in his freshman year, having a nice sophomore year with the Tigers. Chose to follow his uncle over to LSU. Boys at the line. Stepping up for Coach Reggie this year. Both of them cash. Still in the lead here, 91-90. On the road. Tournament atmosphere. Oh, Jerry Wise struggling there. Josh Taylor. Look at the throw up there from Walters. No good. Look at the tip back. Oh, a couple tips. And Levi Rab. Oh my goodness. Relentless on the boards. Walters off. Walters tips it back. No good. Levi stays there. Look at this. Oh, PBA basketball. That's tough. This is a brawl. Game ball so far. Taj Walters, transfer from Virginia, doing his thing at Gonzaga. 22 points, 9 for 13 from the field. Stepping up tonight. Big game here, trying to upset number 1 LSU. Haven't lost in a while. Looking down low, and remember Zane likes to go down low here. He's a post-up point guard. Here he is, Fader Jader, a rare type of point guard. Only one of his kind. Baron Davis down in the post. Kyrie down in the post. 93, 92, different type of guy, man. When he calls for it in the post as a point guard. Look at Walters, back to the paint, no good. Great defense from Tucker. Oh, he threw it away. Look at RJ on the hustle, but he threw it away. Rucker, not Tucker. I'm sorry. RJ. LSU. Full shot clock. Here's Zane looking to get it. Back down in that post area. That's where he likes to operate. Here he is set. Oh, Jerry on that one. Outside to Perkins. Perkins to Rucker. Rucker guarded by Walters. Back out to Zane. Midi pop. Bear Valley's finest. Sophomore. Zane Livingston. Remember, initially committed to Kansas. They lost their coach. And he transferred to LSU, and he is having a nice second year, averaging just under 15 points a game. 14.8. 2 big-time shots here in the clutch for LSU, and it's showing why LSU is number 1. Their point guard is controlling tight game situations just like this. Timeout, Gonzaga want to talk about it. Still got 1 timeout each side. $27 in the chat. We still live. Let's get it. 95-92. Walters. He's been the guy. Oh, they're going to get Rucker on the foul. Taj Walters at the line, having a big night for Gonzaga, fresh from Virginia. Boy, they know they could use him right now over there. Got them both. 1-point game. The Tigers. Coach McCall going to use his last timeout. Let me know, chat, who y'all got. Who's closing this one out? Is number 1 going to survive, or is Gonzaga going to pull out the upset at home? $27.4 to go. LSU on the inbound with it. Coach draw up off the timeout. Gonna be a foul. And that's it for Cody Emerson. Remember, he had a big triple overtime game. So they went with the foul instead of defense. So Josh Taylor, remember, he missed 2 from the line, but then he went ahead and made 4 or 5 straight. Here he is tonight on the road. Got the first. Still going to be a 1-possession game. Gonzaga has a timeout. Uh-oh, there's that release. Levi Rab on the board. Here's Gonzaga down 2, still with the timeout. Jerry Wise operating to the rack. Lefty. Ooh, I know he wanted that and one. He caught Zane slipping on that first step. I know he wanted that and one. That was like that LeBron and one. That layup that he smoked the other night. Here we go. 96 all. Is it overtime? Or will LSU make a move? Here's Zane. They're going to put it in the sophomore's hands. Oh, he's locked up. Pull up anyway for 3. Oh! Stop it! He said, that's my house now. Zane Living Son from Bear Valley Academy. This is why they're number 1. They got baby Kyrie over there. Oh, Zane. He said, pump fake. No, you still not gonna close out and put a hand up? Okay, got it. Still no? Bet that. Oh my gosh. Zane going to LSU was the best decision he could have made of his career. He didn't know after Kansas. He didn't know where he wanted to go. And he got the call from Coach Reggie, and it was in. He was promised the starting spot. And man, he's led LSU to the number 1 seed in the nation, making shots like this. Let's look at the young fella. Look at the release. And look at the celebration. Yes, sir. Put him up 3. Gonzaga in trouble. 2 seconds. 2.6. They need a 3 to tie for overtime here at home. Just got out of a triple overtime. Taj Walters is getting his number called. Taj Walters. Hashtag PBA in the chat. Overtime we go. Taj Walters for the quarter 3. 99 all. We're not done here. We're not done. Stick around. We're at Gonzaga at the kennel. It takes a lot to take down number 1. Gonzaga, remember, they're tired. They just coming off of that 3 overtime game. Remember that madness? And they won that game. And here they are in another overtime. So think about all the basketball they played. Oh my goodness, Jerry Wise, backdoor cut. One big shot deserves another. Wow. We gotta clip that. Did somebody clip that? Jeez, that back-to-back 3s from Zane and Walters. Talk about Todd. Oh, stripped cookies. RJ Singletary looking for milk. Oh, no good. Perkins running a break. Freshman big. Get to the lane. And he's called for a foul. As Rab, his 4th of the night. And he is in trouble. Freshman Perkins from Central Tech at the line for 2. Let's see what he can do, big fella. Team down by 2, knocking it down. Big fella at the line, showing poise. Here he is. Oh, in and out. Rab on the board. Get it over to Walters. Walters, man, I can't stress it enough. Big game for the transfer. Oh, we got an offense at 3 seconds. Oh, wow. Rocco Davies. Transfer from Nova. Look at the strip here. RJ Singletary. Great defense on Josh Taylor. Livingston. Team down 1. Setting up the offense. Get it out to Rucker. Rucker over to Taylor. Transfer from Oregon. Here's Kane Booth with it. 2-man game with Zane. Here he is. Got the smaller defender. The matchup they wanted. Oh, great help from Rab. Man, when they got him for Michigan State, that was a steal. Walters got Wise wide open, foot on the line. It's going to be a long 2. Oh, they gave him a 3. The college 3 effect is in. 104, 100. Booth going at Rocco. Midi pull. No good. Rocco on the board. And Gonzaga getting things going here. RJ Singletary out to Walters. Walters over to Rab. Rab on the spin. Smaller Rucker on him. High floater. No good. Got it back. Up against Booth. Got it. Levi Rab. Putting on a show. The transfers are going to work for Gonzaga. Rab and Walters. 1 from Virginia, 1 from Michigan State. LSU is in trouble. Number 1 on the ropes. Here's Kane Booth to the rack. Fouled by Rocco Davies. They are picking on Davies right now. Here's Kane Booth, big fella, at the line for 2. Swishes the first. Kane Booth, another one. Swishes both. Number 1 down 4. Down but not out. Jerry Wise. Going toe-to-toe with Zane. Cross to the rack. Euro left. Fouled by Perkins. And that's going to be 5 on Perk. So Jay Perk is going to be out of this game. Freshman big man from Central Tech Academy. Both high school season 1 and 2. So OG status. And they're going to get Damari Lawson in instead. So freshman for freshman. Jerry Wise knocking it down. Hitting both of them. So poised. .108, 102. Zane on the spin. Lay. Oh, got fouled hard too. Rocco even helped him up. He knew it was a hard foul. Zane Livingston to the line for 2. Sophomore point guard. Leader here at LSU. Backcourt leader. Boom. Got both of them. 108, 104. Jerry Wise getting straight to it. Oh, doing too much and he stepped out. And that is why you stick with the game, because you never know. Just like that. LSU another chance. Got a free possession here. Turnover from Jerry Wise. Gonzaga no slouch now. Number 3 in the nation. So look at Kane Booth. Big bucket for Kane Booth. 108, 106. Gonzaga trying to pull off the upset. Walters spin on Rucker. Lefty, no good. And LSU back in this game on the rebound. And there's Zane back to the line. And Jerry Wise fouled out. And here we go. The Tigers right back in it. And that opportunity right there, they took advantage of it. Jerry Wise fouling out. But he stepped out of bounds trying to do too much on that play. And let LSU right back in the game. Reminds me of that Laker game the other night. I know I keep referencing that, but that game was crazy, right? How Marcus Smart just stayed with it. When it looked like the Lakers was down and out, Marcus Smart stayed with it. Got the steal, the 3 foul, hit all the free throws, and all of a sudden it turned around in the Lakers' favor. I'm getting those vibes right here with LSU. Look at this. Gonzaga should have had this game wrapped up, but Jerry Wise with the turnover. And now Braylon Ware is in the game, young sophomore point guard, looking to take over for Gonzaga at the point guard position from St. Fabian Prep. Shout out to Fabian Prep. They be putting in some college players from the high school series for sure. I think he's a sophomore. I want to make sure. Let me look at my especially here. But yeah, Braylon Ware had some backup time over at St. Fabian in high school season 1. He's a junior. I made him a junior. Okay. So yeah, he was a sophomore last year. That's right. Yeah, from Camden, New Jersey. Still a lot of time in this ball game. Tie game. Rocco Davies taking it out. No Jerry Wise, so we're gonna be looking probably at RJ and Taj. But Braylon Ware is gonna be on him to control the tempo here in the offense. Here he is. Camden, New Jersey, PG, straight from St. Fabian Prep. Stepping in for Jerry Wise, gonna get it to Walters. Walters, he's fouled by Rucker. Hard foul. Strong take. Nice. Knocks down the first. Hey, they knocking those donations in this game. Clutch. Both teams with 1 timeout apiece. We got number 1 versus number 3. Number 3 is trying to pull the upset off at home. Taj Walters trying to get a 30-ball Jamal. Working on one. Coach McCall talking. Or actually, that's Luzon. We got 2 user coaches going at it, by the way. Coach Carlos Luzon and McCall. Here we go. They both were active in All-Star Weekend. Down to Booth. Booth against Davies. Davies having a tough time guarding Booth. Oh, but he gets him on that one. They still can play defense and get a stop, but they go with the foul. Kane Booth. They're going to send Braylon Ware to the line. Here he is. I'm sure he hasn't shot many tonight, but he switches the first. Still a 1-possession game. And here's Ware trying to close the gap, and he does. A clutch free throw, a pair of free throws, and 4-point game. Number 1 on the ropes. Rucker on the inbound here. Let's see if Zane can hit another clutch 3. Gonna get it into Livingston. Livingston down to Booth. Booth has been the hot hand. No good. Damari, quick rebound, nothing, and Rab all over it, and that's another one, and that'll do it. Braylon Ware back to the line for 2 more. Hit a pair last time down. Another one is good, and Gonzaga looks like they're gonna upset number 1. Down goes LSU. Braylon Ware with 4 free throws to close this game out, coming off the bench, doing what he's supposed to do as a starting point guard went out, fouling out. Coach Luzon coaching the Bulldogs to a W against number 1 LSU. And look at Braylon Ware poised at the line, the young junior PG here, showing some poise, some experience. 6 straight free throws, coming off the bench. Got his number called in a close game after Jerry Wise fouled out, and he knocked 6 free throws in to get the W, upsetting number 1. Big time win for Gonzaga. GG's in the chat, man. 36 strong in the chat. That was a good one right there. That was a thriller. That was what you call an overtime thriller. 2-hour stream, fellas. 2-hour stream. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists for Zane, 14 and 5 for Booth, 14 for Hugo. Remember, came over from BYU. Rucker, 13 and 7, but Walters 29, 7 and 6. Rad with 17 and 10, 14 and 11 for Wise. Braylon with 12 off the bench. Yeah, 8 free throws total, 8 for 8. That's how you give them donations. What a game. What a game. Little classic there for you. Gonzaga pulling off a big win. They needed that one. LSU falling to Gonzaga, but a lot of teams have taken some L's, so they should be pretty safe. North Carolina's lost. Who's number 2? Michigan. Oh, Michigan, they've been tough. Michigan might take that 1 spot back after this. I'm not sure. All right, so, oh wait, LSU again? Oh, LSU back to back. Okay, let's do it. Let's run it back. Virginia's in town. Oh, they're at Virginia. Uh-oh, you know when you take a loss, you know when the domino effect, you know when you take one, sometimes you take another. Virginia now upsets LSU. LSU with back-to-back road losses, and Kimba McClain gives them 33, the all-star. Oh boy. 33 for Kimba. And this is Gonzaga, so we're seeing both of them after the game, right? After the fact. So both. Here's Gonzaga now. Gonzaga had the win, but they got a tough Villanova squad. Uh-oh. Tough game. Both teams take a L after that big game. Wow, Villanova got him out of here. Kai Starks, Whitmore, Singletary, Walters, Rad, Wise got shut down. 1 for 7, 0 for 5. So LSU and Gonzaga lost after that big game they just had. Duke back on the board. Oh, Duke's got Gonzaga next. Ohio State and USC. Oh, Ohio. Oh my gosh. Ohio, the Buckeyes came out on a mission. That was a hell of a comeback though. Look at that second half. That fourth quarter. They really fought to the end. 23 for Braswell, 10 for 15. Barry killed him. Duke, Gonzaga, oh man. Last hot team Duke ran into, they beat them. Marquette. Can they beat another team? Gonzaga lost, but they still hot now. They've been having the Cameron indoor jumping. Oh, look at the rundown. But they're not gonna let it happen. And Duke with another win at home, then holding it down at home, getting over 500 right there with that one. And look at Jason Ewing, our guy, 18 and 5. Look at this. If you just stay on the floor and play your game, they might be dangerous. All right, Miami now gets a shot at Marquette. ACC's trying to give Marquette their best shot. So now Gonzaga with 2 back-to-back losses. LSU with back-to-back losses. Getting interesting now. Here's Miami and Marquette. Marquette's been hot. Duke shut them down. Miami now. They want to show they can do it too. ACC basketball is up. 3-point win for Miami. The ACC said they're doing good, but they don't have enough for us. Jay Will fouling out again. 5 fouls, but he did get a double-double before he fouled out, and 2 blocks. Bledsoe a 9 and 12. Mason struggled there. Good defense from Miami. LSU back on the board here. They got Georgetown. Georgetown's been playing some really good basketball. Carrington's been balling. Goodwin's been balling. LSU is in a funk right now. Lost 2 straight. 3 straight. Georgetown. Oh my gosh. When it rains, it pours. And Amari Red with 23 and 5 leading the way. Goodwin and Bacon. Booth with 17. Taylor with 14. Zane struggled. And LSU starting to show us a little bit more of that last year LSU squad. But man, that's tough. LSU starting to lose a little momentum here in the second half. Let's get Oregon and Auburn set up. Remember, Anderson Bentley's been a consistent 16 and 8. Here they are at home, trying to get a W. Overtime, and Auburn sneaking one on the road. Jay Rice with 16, Moore with 16, Voss with 15 and 11. Oh yeah, these rankings are gonna be mixed up. Mekhi Flannery has been having his little occasional big time 20-point games, but 22, 5 and 5 is tough. His boards, he's rising up those boards. Defensive player, but he's showing his offensive talent. in this back half of the season. Kansas, BYU. Yeah, I can't wait to see what these rankings shake up to be after this. Kansas with a nice win. Frank Beal, man, he has been balling. Pope with 14 boards and 3 blocks. Alexander getting that 3 ball going a little bit. Lighty. Illinois. Haven't seen much of Illinois in this stream. Let's see if they can get one against Houston. Houston's been struggling. Illinois with the comeback. Oh my goodness, they gained control of the game and they didn't look back. Garrity with 23. Archibald with 18, 6 and 6. Bolton with 16. Moore with 22 and 12. Nice game for the big fella, but not gonna be enough in this one. March 16th. USC, Michigan State. USC, Michigan State. USC came off that big time comeback they almost had, but was on the verge of really getting blown out. Another tough game for them though against Michigan State, and they pull away. Nice win. Noah Meyer with a big double-double. The freshman 17 and 10. Chamberlain with 16. Sheffield. Hack over here with 15. Hendricks with 14. UNC and Marquette. Oh look, let's go. ACC trying to just give it to Marquette right now. They was on a hot streak, but until they ran into the ACC. Let's see what UNC has for them now. They've been on an ACC road trip, so oh man, this is not a good streak for them right now. They did not run into the ACC at the right time. Had a streak, but the ACC is giving it to them. Kendall Mason fouled out in this game. Good game for Hackett though. Him and Rivers, a couple of high school season 1 big men going at it. LSU, ooh, and this is the one, number 1 versus 2. Now, when we have users and all that, and we get deeper into college, this is going to be a full-on game, right? Full from top to first to fourth quarter live. But since we're doing super streams right now, till we get to that point. But man, Michigan, LSU, 1 versus 2 is going down. This is going to be the tale of the tale. Michigan's been dogging teams, but they're going against LSU now. It's going to be a little different. It's toe-to-toe. Michigan trying to pull away. And Michigan settling the argument, if it was ever a doubt, which is the better team. They did get a chance to play. And Jamison Maxwell, 4 3-pointers, our champion from last year. Look at Braylon Saunders, 17, 4 and 12. Tate with 14. LSU struggling a little bit to score that ball lately. They kind of running into some tough matchups too. At the end here, some matchups they don't want at this moment, and they've taken some tough L's. Georgetown, Gonzaga. Let's see if Gonzaga can get back on track. Top 3 teams have been having some tough matchups here. Oh my goodness, Georgetown's giving them their best game, and Gonzaga surviving. Appreciate that, Zach. Yeah, those Super Sims, man. I figured these would be pretty cool for y'all, man, and just for the league, you know, especially when we get behind on things and when we need to speed up and catch up on things. But Rio Manning with a nice game with Bacon and Red, even Carrington, and 14 boards for Boykins, but man, not enough. Gonzaga able to win this one somehow. Trying to look at the stats is not making sense. Is that adding up to y'all? Like, what's going on with this game? Like, how did they win this game? 15, 14, 14, 11, 9, 9, 8, 6. I mean, I guess they were just top heavy here. 19, 18, 17, 17. Yeah, I guess so. Just a little deeper, more depth. That's wild. That's a good game. That was 50-50 balls right there. Oregon, UConn. Let's see some, yeah, UConn. Last time we seen UConn, they killed somebody. On the road here. And Huskies still handling business here, man. 20-point victory for UConn. 29. Look at Landon Wolf coming out of the All-Star break. 33 points, 29 points. Lemmy Bracken's backing him up. Freshman. Marks and Bentley doing what they got to do here, but not enough. Flannery having an off night. 1 for 9. Shout out to UConn. They put it together. Coach Devontae Rockefeller looked like he trying to find something here. There it is, March 17. We got Michigan. Oh, Michigan, Miami. Can Miami upset Michigan? ACC basketball is pretty tough in any situation. Michigan, we know they're tough, but you know that ACC and Miami stay in tough games. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's get in this one. They the new #1 probably. So we gotta see how they fall if they fall. We gotta see how they fall if they fall. I'll be with y'all in 1 second. I'm gonna take a little bite of this food real quick, man.
Timeout. Start it.
Sonny, you was trying not to play my boy Sonny, man. 21 on the road. We seeing the top teams in the nation going down tonight live. But look at Tobias Darby cutting this thing down to 5 under 2 minutes. Miami trying to pull off an upset. Been in some tough games. Number 10 trying to knock off number 2. Giving Michigan their best game. Michigan's been dominating teams. 3 ball for Randall. Off the mark. Too strong. Off the glass. Or off the back end. Saunders up ahead. Back to Saunders. Look at that give and go. That's nice. Oh, he missed. Ooh, back up top. That boy. Tobias Darby. Cleaning the glass. 32 strong in the chat, fellas. Let's get it. PBA Sports. We locked in, man. Appreciate y'all boys for being here. Bledsoe on the pull up off the spin. No good. And here comes Michigan getting the stops. Gathers up to Darby. Saunders, 25 points in that All-Star game. To the rack. Fouled by Bledsoe and to the rack. And here comes, or to the line. And here, look at that tattoo. I didn't peep that. And here comes Saunders. To the line for 2. Big time free throws. Saunders, you know he's money at the line. Easy money, cash. And it's just a 1-point game. 113 Miami trying to hold off Michigan right now at home with the momentum of the crowd. Bledsoe versus Saunders going up against an all-star starting point guard. It's a tough one, but Bledsoe for 3. Spot him. Oh, in and out. Saunders on the rebound. Running the floor. He's got Haney on him. Bigger defender. Pull up midi. No good, but Darby on those boards and up and in. Hey, Darby with the lead. He went up high to get that rebound. Here's Bledsoe. Miami with 1 timeout. Haney going against Gathers. Tough lay. Ooh.
Timeout.
Haney. The transfer from USC. What a tough bucket. Warren Haney. Giving Miami the lead. 6'8", 208. Small forward transfer from SC. Right. right. Transfers are balling out. Like, that's what it is. You need an opportunity, right? It's all about opportunity and different environments sometimes. Not to say guys aren't balling, because Haney was balling over there at USC. Sometimes you need just more space. It was Spencer and Haney. Look at Braylon. No way. Fader off the three. No good. They still can get a stop here and rely on the defense. Lonnie Hawkins, freshman center, pull up. He's been doing that since high school. No good. Darby on the board, and Michigan burns their last time out. Michigan with a chance to win this one at home. Down 1, so a 2 wins it. 22.9 on the clock. Lonnie Hawkins with a quick trigger. Not what the team needed, but that's a freshman mistake. Big fella should have pulled that back out. But he's used to just getting it done out there and shooting up quick shots in high school, and that is what's going to cost you. Tobias Darby. He said it's not just about boards. I got a midi for you. Number 2, not trying to go down. 89-88. That was a tough bucket. I might have to look at that one again. Yeah, because that was tough. Number 2, not trying to go down. He got hope. Pull up. Ooh, on a dime. No hand up. Too late. Popped him. Popped him. Here we go. Miami with it. Just one to take the lead. Or just a 2. I'm sorry. Down 1. Bledsoe getting around. Ooh! No timeouts. 10 seconds. Bledsoe able to get around Saunders with the scoop lay. 1 possession left. Saunders, it's his turn now. Sidestep for the win. Ah! Let's go. Braylon Saunders, still 3 seconds left. Bledsoe. Michigan survives. Braylon Saunders on the sidestep game winner over Bledsoe. GG's. Number 2 survives at home. The East All-Star team. Braylon 25 in the All-Star game. He's showing you why he's the All-Star, why he is the man. Look at him. Hit him with the side step. The step back. I'm sorry. Oh, on a dime. Kept Bledsoe running, but Bledsoe was on it. Ah, he got lost. Just got that space. Look at that Miami fan right there in the back. He's sick right now. Look at this fan. She's like, no. We gotta get that. She's like, no, don't go in. Got her. She's about to be sick. We got her. What's that? The sick cam, y'all? Ah. We got a new sick cam. Look, she's mad. Look, she's like, what? Look, he's sick. Look at the fit, that boy. He's sick. Hands over the head. Man. My boy hit him with the... It's not over, though. It is over. It's over, huh? Yeah, it's over. I still thought you had hope, but it's over. I'm sorry. The game's over now. That was a game. No rematch. I almost hit the rematch. Look, Coach Rush was like, yeah, hit the rematch. Yeah, we know Darby was killing on them boards. Tobias Darby, 22 and 14. Saunders with 15, 5 and 7. Clutch, 0 for 6 though from the 3. McLean was balling. Haney, Jay Will fouled out again, man. He's another one. He's been struggling to stay on the floor in his senior year. What's going on with Jay Will, man? He's a little bit too aggressive this year. Michigan State trying to put a little stop to that though. Tough basketball. Oh, the Spartans taking one there. Oh, my mic got messed up. My bad. I'm like, what happened? All right, let's see. Ooh, look at North Carolina, Michigan. That's gonna be a good one. Then we play, we cook. Yeah, that's a fact. Oregon, Houston. Both teams struggling this year. Both had wonderful years last year. They were the top team last year. Houston coming off with the win. Look at Gates, little baby Shea. 25, 12, and 5. 12 for 12. Look at that. That boy was 12 for 12 from the field. 18, 7, and 9. 4 steals for AJ Walker. That's tough. Let me get into it. Okay. Winery. Let's go. Villanova, Arizona State. Villanova off to a hot start. Man, they stayed hot. Jeez. I mean, really hot. Jeff Harrison and Whitmore leading the way, 22 and 20. Kai Starks 18, Morris 15. Hoffman with 23 and 11. And then you got USC and Iowa State. Same color teams. I always trip out about that. Oh, USC dominating that first half. More dominance in the third. Iowa State got them in that fourth, but it was too late. Braswell, double-double, 22 and 10. Meyer with 22 and 6. Chamberlain with 16. Pat Theus with 18. Big game right here. North Carolina, Michigan. Let's see if North Carolina can put up against Michigan. Looks like it's at Michigan, so UNC on the road. Got the Wolverines. Close game so far. Uh-oh. That third quarter was crucial. Crucial third quarter, 10 points. It's been tied up. It's been evenly matched since then. 21-23, 18-18. But that third was the separation, but got another quarter and North Carolina starting off hot. Oh, they came back and stole it. That fourth was crazy. Look at that, 31-18. They won at the last second. Who won? Let me see. Who? Somebody had to. Don't they got the play? I thought sometimes they had a play-by-play. Yeah, here it is. Period. And Darby got blocked by Woodley. Tip fouls. Briscoe made a 3 and took the lead. It was Malone's 9th assist, Briscoe's 9th point. Oh, wow. That boy Briscoe hit a 3 to win it. I seen the score change at the end. Deontay Briscoe, he a power forward too. Senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. Wow. Charlie Rivers led the way. Briscoe with that clutch 3. 1 for 2 from deep. RB 16 and 9. Stretch big. That's a big shot on the road. Take down Michigan. Michigan hasn't lost in a while too. That's their first loss of the joint of the stream. 20 and 5. All right, let me see. Marquette, Ohio State. Let's see if Ohio State can make some noise right here. Oh man, they jumped out on them. Look at that third though. Look at that comeback. Oh, it's a game. Oh, Ohio State. Noise they did make. Berry, Flowers, and Hughes, all 20 apiece or more. Mason doing his thing, 22-7-7. Auburn, Villanova. Like I said, Auburn very, very sneaky. But Villanova's a tough team. And they're at home. The Wildcats got off to a nice start. Auburn with a tough third there. But Villanova gonna hang on and close them out. Jeff Harrison leading the way. High school season 1's player of the year. Champion, Triple Crown winner. We already know, #1 player in the nation. Getting it done. Gonzaga, Miami. Tough game right here. We know Miami's good for a close game. They're gonna scrap you. Oh, the 1-point game against Gonzaga. Bledsoe on a little streak right now, scoring streak. Jay Will 14 and 10. Haney with 14. Singletary 23 and 9. Everybody else was shut down. Walter shut down. Miami getting to 500 there with that. UCLA, Michigan. UCLA looking to pull off an upset, been struggling. Michigan looking to continue their dominance, and man, that second half they revved it up. That second half they revved it up, man. Jamison Maxwell, 3 threes. Darby with a double-double. Braylon struggled, but he has 7, 7, and 8. Corey Brand with 18 and 6. Gonzaga they've been having a tough schedule these last few games. Lost their mojo. Arizona, USC. Let's see if USC can get another W here. They need it. Arizona. Oh, Arizona getting some tough little wins on the back end. Took down Duke. Withers taking down USC now. Bates with 16. Gaskins with 15. Villanova, Georgetown. There should be another sneaky team, Georgetown. But Villanova, we know, powerhouse. They know how to get wins. Look at that. Georgetown was taking a little lead, but Villanova's trying to stay in it. Georgetown feeling good, but Villanova right there in that pocket. Oh man, that fourth quarter, Georgetown having a great back end here. Amari Red with 22, 7, and 11. His stock has been going up. I've been watching him. His numbers have been looking good. Good win with 19 and 8. Virginia transfer. Harrington's been playing well as well. Boykins, a big game from the big fella, and Noble, his front court mate. Jomo struggled there, but his team picked him up. His team picked him up, and they got Villanova out of there. Harrison 5 for 6, just had to shoot it more. Wasn't able to get him the ball. Oh, this will be a big game for Duke. I remember Duke knocked Ohio State off last year in the tournament, so I know Ohio State's been waiting to get back at Duke. Duke's been pretty tough at Cameron Indoor, and here they are back at Cameron Indoor, getting off to a hot start. Ohio State on the comeback, but look at Duke playing some really good home basketball right now in this back end. And Farley, Jason Ewing, he's starting to figure it out. Seems at the back end of the season. Jason Ewing, he's staying in the game and being effective. Look at Ben Lowry with the 15 and 15 piece and 4 steals. Ooh. Wagner with 9 and 11. Cambridge with 11. Hughes balled out 26, 5, and 5. Berry with 19 and 6. That's a big win for Ohio. Big win for Duke. They own Ohio State right now. They beat them, like I said, in the tournament, and they just got them right there. A crucial dub for the Blue Devils. They needed that one to close out this season strong. All right, fellas, we are closing in on the final week of the season. We got 7 days remaining. Remember, I'm going to end it at the end of the season because I don't want to go into the awards yet, because I'm going to determine the awards and all that, and we'll do it. I'm going to do a whole award show in the podcast tomorrow. So I'm going to end it April 2nd, probably. Or how many games do we have? Okay, we got Duke, and so I'll end it after the Duke game. I'm gonna do the Villanova Virginia game off screen, like I did that one time for the All-Star weekend, and we'll go from there. So we'll end here with Duke and Michigan State, and then we'll look at season stats, right? League leaders. We'll talk about races, you know, the war races. We'll look at league leaders. We'll look at player stats for each team, and then we'll wrap this one up, man. We 2 hours and 40-minute stream. Probably end up being 3 hours by the end of it. Yeah. Oh, I hope it is some more games. If it is, we'll, you know, either way, we'll do it like we'll finish it out, you know, finish it out. All right, so because yeah, I'm just on Duke, right? So that's Duke's last game. So you're right about that. Duke, UConn, Ohio State. Okay, now Ohio State, another sneaky team, 12 wins, but UConn's been dominating in this second half of the season. They at home. Let's see what they can do. The Buckeyes giving them a fight right now, but they locking in that fourth. Ooh, they got away with one. Who got it done at the end for UConn? Hughes turned it over. Brooks hit a 3. 10th assist for Holland, 11 points for Brooks. So Brooks was a savior. Landon Wolf with 26. Landon Wolf having an amazing second half of the season. Mikey Brooks with 11 and 10. Big shot for Brooks. 19 points for Hughes. McCoy with double-double. Actually, McCoy transferred from UConn, so that was a personal game for him, but he did well against him. Did well. Arizona, like you said, the trap team. Got to be on your Q's against them, and Kansas is next on the list of having to pay attention and get a W at home, or they will sneak you. Tough game, but Kansas gets it done. 10-point win. Simmons, McGinnis, Whitman, Jones, the third. Ezekiel Payne had a good game, 25 points for Arizona. Oh, that's a nice day right here. Baylor and Kansas. Kansas back on the docket after losing, or they beat Arizona actually. Oh, and then they come out and they go to Baylor, almost a comeback, but take down Baylor. So back-to-back good wins for Kansas. Beal back to ball, and McGinnis another 18. Nixon and Creed balling out for Baylor. You got SC in Florida. SC's been up and down here. Florida the same. Marcus Langston's been having some tough games. The freshman from Lakeville Prep. Look at this game here. Overtime, and SC coming away with the win. Braswell, Sheffield, Azubuike, Chamberlain, Meyer, Gaskins with 10 assists as a center. That's tough. Cole and Gray are 2 high school season 1 stars. Did they thing. Brody Mann, Bishop. Look at Langston. Oh my gosh, y'all. He keep falling shy of that triple-double, but look at that. 9 points, 17 rebounds, and 16 assists. Got to be a record. He's new Jokic out here. He's our Jokic. Jeez. He's a center, by the way. Power forward center, but man. Or center power forward. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat line. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be a good one. Villanova, UConn. This is one of those big games. Marcus Langston, man, talk about that boy having a good little college career, man, so far. Look at UConn. Tough win against Villanova. Put to the test. Landon Wolf having an amazing back half of the season. 25, 5, and 4. Brooks with 18 and 8. Lemmy with 14, shutting them down. 10 and 10 for Jenkins. I'm gonna look at that, but I know some of it be wrong because because of contracts, I didn't fix those for some people, so some of them might be wrong, but we're gonna look at some things though and see. I'll get the correct transfer list out though, because it might not be right now, honestly, so we might check it out. I'll look at it and see if it's worth looking over fully. All right, we got UCLA and LSU. This is a nice game. LSU should win it, but they've been struggling here. UCLA needs a win. No, sir. LSU handling business. I think they just officially hit 20 wins. Zane, Kane, and Lawson. Taylor, too, balled out. Pee-wee did a little something there. Corey Brand trying to bounce back. 9 for 11. 26 and 4. But yeah, that's 20 wins for LSU officially. Shout out to LSU. Coach Reggie McCall getting 20 wins in his second season with the Tigers. You know, we upped the amount of games in season 2, so big ups to Coach Reggie McCall on 20 wins in the season. Not many coaches can do that. As you can see, it's a tough field out here, so that's tough, man. Shout out to Coach Reggie. Alabama, Ohio State. Ohio State blowing them out the water. Look at the comeback, though. Alabama tried. Look at Barry and Hughes. Just one of those duos we're going to always remember at Ohio State. 24 and 11 assists, 33 and 11 boards. Goodness gracious. 12 and 10 for Flowers, 17 for Wesley. B. Holmes, Hopkins. He a solid transfer. Raheem, 15. Yeah, he was good. But, you know, Duke just didn't have the room for him, really. Or the playing time. All right, we got Nova, Indiana. This should be a fun one here. Nova, Indiana. Indiana pulling off the upset here, or the W. They got 19-4 for Fuller, 18 and 12 for Robbins, 17 for Hunter, 15 for Royal, 11 and 10 for Dalton, 25 for Harrison. Love seeing Harrison score. 32 strong in the chat, y'all, as we get to the end. We coming up to the end of the stream here. Still got a few games left, but it's getting tight here with some of these teams and the battles that's going on. Miami and Georgetown. Georgetown's another sneaky team, but Miami's strong. Always find themselves in a tough game, man, but they do tend to pull them out. 88-86, and Bledsoe continuing to be on his scoring streak, or at least leading the team in scoring. 16 and 7 for the young point guard. Amari Red, 14 and 9, having a good season here, second half. Jomo really passing the ball a lot this year, 13 and 7. Let's see. April 1st. Oh, we don't got no games on April Fool's Day, huh? Michigan, Ohio State. Oh, isn't this is good old rivalry here. Big Ten, huh? At least for football. But let's see it. Ohio State's been on a streak. Michigan is tough. It's gonna be a fun one. Ohio State. I don't know. Ooh, Ohio State. They've been on a run. Hughes and Barry trying to close the season strong for the Buckeyes. Braylon Saunders shut down. 2 for 9, 1 for 7. Hughes and Barry shaking up the standings. Kentucky and Baylor. Another good one here. Kentucky been playing some good ball in this second half. Coach Eulis got them boys ready. Stapleton, Lopez, going crazy in the front court. 5 blocks, 4 steals. 5 blocks and 5 steals from their front court. Rashard Lyons with 16 and 12. Frey with 14 and 7. Man, Rowe has been struggling. 2 for 11. Oregon and Iowa State. Tough season for Oregon, man. What what a tough season after the great season they had last year, going to the national championship game. And look at this, blown out the water. Iowa State having a nice little back half of the season. Tough. They started off really bad, but man, definitely having a good little back half for sure. Kansas, Auburn. This will be a good one. Kansas getting a little streak going here at the end. Here they are. They started off slow, but they picked it up in that second quarter was crucial. Third quarter even more crucial. Fourth quarter closed them out. Kansas having a strong close here. Double-double for McGinnis. 14, 18 for Whitman. 18 for Nolan. But Kansas closing out strong. Keeping that rank strong. Trying to get a good seed in the playoffs. Indiana Gonzaga, this is a tough game. 17-9, 17-10. Who gets their 18th win? Gonzaga at home. That fourth quarter was tough. Look at that basketball. 19-6. Tough win there. Low scoring. 14, 13, 12, 12, and 10. Robbins with 18, 16 for Hopkins. High school season 1, Empire State. Matthew Fuller. Man, Indiana could have used that win. They could have used that one. Alabama, Florida. Florida's got to get this one to get back to 500. They need this one against Bama at home. They should be safe, but man, Bama jumping out on them. Oh my goodness, dropping one to the Crimson Tide this late is tough, but look at Langston. B. Holmes. Hopkins, solid guy. Dudley with 11 dimes. 19-13, this kid's tough. He trying to creep into that freshman of the year talks. Okay, Duke, Michigan State, just that game we were talking about. Duke could definitely use another win. They've been tough at home. Let's see if they can continue that. I love a good Michigan State Duke game in real life. Duke been getting off to some strong starts, but then they really slack in that second quarter. Man, they battled them, but Duke with another home win. The Blue Devils closing out the season pretty strong headed into this postseason. They're trying to get themselves a spot here. 21 points for Cambridge. Everybody else was struggled a little bit. Jason struggled a little bit there, but they definitely held it down. Looked like they played a lot of defense. Right, that was the revenge off the transfer, right? Raheem versus Florida, right? And he did them 13-9. Wow, Raheem. The two V's, Villanova, Virginia. Villanova, couple tough losses. Got off to a hot start though right here. Virginia back in the game. Wildcats versus Cavaliers. Virginia making it tough. Ooh, they came back and walked them down. Did they hit a game winner? Wilkinson turnover. Oh, free throws. Amerson made free throws. That's a tough loss for Virginia. I mean, for Villanova. They could not afford that one. Oops. Game's over. How am I force it? Man, yeah, they blew that. All right, here we go. Marquette and Indiana. Marquette could use a win. They've been struggling after that streak. They ran into a tough schedule. As you can see, still playing a tough schedule. Got Indiana this late in the season, but they could use this one. Kendall Mason's got to get it figured out. Oh, ooh, almost gave it away. Almost gave it away, but Kendall Mason and them stay strong. Him and Hackett, Vito Harrison, Matthew Fuller with a big game, All-Star. Moving into the final week of the season, fellas. Oregon, BYU. I told you I was gonna get this final week, end of the season done today. Regular season, at least. Oregon could use a dub. Tough season, doesn't matter. Both teams just out there competing. Splintery. Lighty with 26. He's trying to end the season strong. April 5th. Here we go. Michigan, Marquette. Marquette. Uh-oh. Could they pull off an upset? UConn. Oh, these are some good games. Michigan at home is going to be tough. But Marquette has been balling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they almost walked them down. Marquette holding on for the upset. Robert Hackett, man. Rock Point Academy's finest. High school season 1 starting center. 22, 6, and 11. He's been having a hell of a college career in his second season here. Saunders with 23. Darby with 14 and 12. Gathers with 13 and 12. They should have won that one. Some tough stats there, but another top team losing. So all the top teams taking some L's here. It'll be interesting to see between Carolina, Gonzaga, Michigan, and LSU. But UConn sneaking into the conversation, especially if they can win this game. If UConn can get this 20th victory here against Indiana, that's going to be interesting. This is a big game for the Huskies. They're at home too. They can get it done, but Indiana's tough. Fuller, Robbins, they tough. Oh, they almost walked them down. Indiana holding on the road. Wow, Wolf still with that 31, but Fuller, the all-star, even stepping it up. Robbins with 15 and 10. Millsap 17, Dalton with 13, but man, Wolf 31. Brackens with 10 and 14. Hemi Brackens, 4 dimes. Isley with 10 and 9. Holland with 8, 10, 11 and 8. A lot of passing, 11 and 8. That's tough. Tough loss. LSU with another game they need to win. Alabama's been knocking off some tough teams over here in the back end. Wes Hopkins and them boys. And Raheem Okafor. Oh, LSU survives. Oh, Alabama almost with another upset. Zane Livingston double-double. Booth with 19. Lawson with 15. Ronnie Graham, Pico School. Dudley with 16. April 6th, we got Alabama and Auburn. Still 17 here in the chat to finish this one up, fellas. Let's end it strong. 3-hour stream here. We get 2 hours and 59 minutes. Auburn with the W. Wofford, Johnson, Harmon, and Rice with a double-double there. That's a good game for those boys. Withers showing off his game, trying to boost his stats, his stock in his junior season. Remember, juniors and seniors can go. Maybe some sophomores for generics, just depends how dominant they were. Here's Ohio State, Illinois. Haven't seen much of Illinois. Ohio State has been having a nice little back half here. Hughes with 19 and 12. Holmes, Berry with a quiet night. Yeah, Ohio State been balling. They just got over 500 with that win. Both teams putting up points. Facts. All right, here we go. April 7th, we got Kentucky, Iowa State. Kentucky, Iowa State's been blowing teams out. Record is terrible, but ever since All-Star break, they've been balling. Look at these boys, stole one. Who hit the game winner? Stapleton missed a free throw. Pat Temple hit the game winner on these boys. Pat Theus had 20, Temple had 13. Caballos, Duke transfer, 14, was 6 for 6, 2 for 2 for 3. Matt English with 18, Trimble with 17. Stapleton, tough night. Tough loss for Kentucky. Try to get a 500 right there. Houston, Arizona State. Houston is just wow. So disappointing this year. They just let Arizona State walk them down. Hoffman, Steele, Wakes, Shepard, Gates, Walker with solid nights. 10 wins. Wow. Houston, man, what a fall off. But you know, teams change. Florida and UCLA. Florida could use a W here. They need it. Oh, UCLA giving them a tough loss. And Florida's playoff hopes are slowly dwindling. Actually, quickly. And UCLA is slowly sneaking in. All right, here we go, fellas. 2 days left. We got one game here. It's a tough game right here. Gonzaga, Michigan. Michigan coming away with a good win there. Jamison Maxwell with 2 threes. Walters 18. Rab 16. Darby with 17. Saunders with 14, 3, and 7. All right, this is the final day of the season, and we have 2 games left. We have North Carolina and Syracuse. That's an ACC matchup. North Carolina looking to get their 20th win. Can Coach Darren Santana get his 20th win of the season and be in a rare bunch of coaches? USC, nice record, by the way, for USC. I didn't realize y'all 16 and 12. That's not bad for Coach Williamson. And Arizona State, same color teams. Now we're not gonna see Arizona State and USC on camera, but we will see Syracuse, North Carolina ACC matchup here, and then we'll check out everything. But can Coach Santana get his 20th win, or will Coach Kai Burke and the Cuse Orange rob that from him? Let's see. At home, oh my goodness, Syracuse is giving a fight on the road, but here come the Tar Heels and Coach Santana getting his 20th victory of the season. Shout out to Coach Darren Santana, Cunningham, Morrison, Woodley, Rivers. Spencer went out fighting Ian Spencer Jackson. But North Carolina 20-9 on the season. They have officially gotten 20 wins on his season. First 29 game season, 20 wins of those 29 games. Congratulations. That's big. All right, fellas, that's it. So that's gonna do it for the regular season. Like I said, we got one game that I'm gonna do off camera, and I'll post that. It'll be posted in the spam post on Instagram. But for now, before we get off, like I said, I'll check stats. So I want to go player stats first. Let's just go from the top. But we got Arizona. Boy, Withers. This is when the scouting gonna get big for the draft boards. I'm doing a lot of this now, but when you guys become owners and stuff of pro teams. Arizona State, Hoffman, Shepard, Jones. Auburn, Nolan Johnson, Ballin, Harmon. Okay, not bad. Baylor, Rowe, man, he struggled at the end of the season. Creed and Rowe, I always remember them though. Frey had a good season at the guard spot. And not quite Arlo Knight, but solid. Lighty finished with 19, Kofi 18. Always remember that duo. Alexander. Wolf finished strong. Shout out Lemmy Brackens, freshman year, man. How y'all feel about Lemmy freshman year averages? #1 player in the nation last year at Stonecrest. Champion. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. What you think, Prof? 53% from the field. Shout out to Ben Lowry, led the team in scoring this year. Ben Lowry, 15 and 7, 1.1 steals. Him and Tyree, that's gonna be a backcourt, a Duke backcourt to remember. Wagner, Ewing couldn't stay on the floor, man, but he definitely still contributing to this team in a major way. Charlie Gray, Darren Cole, Langston, freshman, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Jomo back on his 19.6. He averaged 20 last year, 19.6 this year. He upped his assist though, 6.6. Goodwin had a good year, transferred over from Virginia. Walters, nice transfer. Again, Virginia transfer. He's trying to make his presence felt while getting, yeah, he making it happen, man. Good year for Indiana. Robinson, Fuller, Dalton, nice little trio. Millsap even transferred from Marquette. These they all had 9, 8. Beal, nice season, 17-8. He was an all-star this year. McGinnis, Simmons, a lot of good players over here. They just couldn't figure it out. Gooding, Pope, didn't work out. Stapleton, another good season. Was a freshman of the year last year. Just does it all. 16, 7, 2, 1, 1, everything. Trimble, 14, Clay, 12. I needed that 14. Man. LSU, number 1. They was number 1 for a minute. It was hot, boy. Livingston, 14. Lawson, good freshman year. 13 and 7. Basically, or 13 and 4, basically. Kane, Rucker, Taylor. Good balance. Pee Wee Nash, 8 and 3 with 4 dimes. Perkins, 7 and 4. Or 7 and 6, I'm sorry. 3 dimes, 1 block. Kendall Mason, big year, 17 and 8 boards, 3 assists. Robert Hackett, 14, 6 and 6. Largent with 14 and 6, transfer from Kentucky. Washington with 9 and 3. Haney led the way with William J. Will and Haney with 14 apiece. J. Will, 9 boards, 1.6 blocks. Bledsoe transferred from UNC. His first time starting, running the offense. He did well. ACC Miami, 13 points per game, 7 assists. Really good season for Major, man. Coach believed in him, gave him the ball. He stood on business. Michigan, we know they dominated all year. Braylon, 16, 13, 13. Well-rounded team. Michigan State, Brad Fisher, McClinton, Bailey, Burleson, Bender. It was a good year for Bender, 10 and 6. North Carolina had Jesse Morrison. The freshman led the scoring. We knew he was a dog, though. We know he was a scorer. He led the team in scoring, though, as a freshman. That's crazy. 14.9. Rivers with 13 and 7. Malone with 12 and 6. Cunningham, 11 and 6. Transfer from Houston. Willie Hartman. Briscoe. Barry, 18 and 8. Hughes, 18 and 6. You know that duo. Both of them 18 apiece. Anderson Bentley, nice year, man. 14 and 7 to close out his senior year. Transfer from Syracuse. Flannery, nice year. Upped his scoring. Marks went down a lot, man. Was an All-American last year. Hart, nice solid freshman year. How y'all feel about Leandro? 9 and 5 in his freshman year. Fergie had 8. Ian Spencer, transfer from SC, 14. Jackson with 14. Gilmore, Meyer, 11 and 6. Corey Brand, average 16 and 5. Chapman, 13. Howell, 13. Barry, 11. USC, shout out to Noah Meyer, freshman. Led the team in scoring with 15 a game, 5 boards, 3 assists. Braswell, 14 and 6. Azubuike, transfer from UConn, 12 and 5. Gaskins, 9, 6 and 7. Jeff Harrison averaged 14, led the team. Villanova, not a high scoring team, but they just win ball games. Very scrappy team, man. And then McLean, leading the way here. Evans, solid freshman year. B. Holmes, 16. But yeah, so those are our player stats, league leaders. And I'll get these posted up too. You know, I've been doing the league leaders, but points per game, Jomo again leading the league in scoring. We can keep going down. Top 20. Top rebounder goes to Tobias Darby. Michigan, we seen him dominating. Williams right behind him. Barry, Harkless, Nixon. A couple more guys. Bracken's cracking the top 11. Jerry Wise leading the league in assists per game, 9. Bill with 8.2. Hey, shout out to Major. Number 3, 7.8. Livingston with 7.6. Bray with 7.2. That's crazy. Center, number 6 as a center. Gaskins. Boy, averaging 7 dimes as a center. Singletary, that's a Gonzaga average. Gonzaga got the number 1 assist man, number 1 steal man. That's why they balling. And he averaging, and he number 9 in steals. Wise. Harkless leading the league in blocks per games. Webb, Okafor, Rivers. Shout out to Rivers. Rivers have averaged 2.0 blocks a game. Okay, Rivers. Pee Wee Nash led the league in 3-point percentage. Jomo Bacon. Arthur Berry, 98% from the line. And then let's see who led the league in total points. Jomo Bacon, 568. Lighty right behind him. Berry, big fella. Kofi, Wolf. Big time bucket getters. Shout out to Ben Lowry. Shout out to Noah Meyer, freshman. Any other freshmen up here? Noah Meyer, cracking top 20. Rebounders, Darby, Williams, Barry. Yo, we 41 strong in the chat. Y'all boys are showing out tonight. They said they didn't want me to get off. We breaking records. Jerry Wise, 260. 239 for Bill, 226 for Bledsoe, 220 for Livingston. Larry's up there. Langston's up there, 194 as a center. Oh, wait, Steele, Singletary, Bishop, McKinney, Cambridge, okay. Two-way. Harkless leading blocks, Webb, Okafor, Rivers, Darby, Pope. Field goals made. Matthew Fuller's leading in field goals made. Top 5 on that. 3-pointers made. Who led? Frank Beal from Kansas. Okay. Jason Robbins, Rawson, Braylon Saunders, Goodwin, Jesse Morrison, freshman, and Tyree Green. Both freshmen, top 10. Okay. Snipers. Wolf made the most free throws. Barry and Hughes getting to that line. And put this into perspective. He made second most free throws, and he shot the highest percentage in the league. He only missed 1 free throw, y'all. He went 93 for 94. His point guard went 90 for 99. Mason went 87 for 80. Like, these dudes are charity strike. Hey, they giving donations, Prof. You hear me? Donations. These are your donation guys. Right here. These guys right here. And then let's see who's getting those double doubles. Darby 14, Jay Will 13, Barry is killing this year. More, he killed last year too though. Shout out to my guards getting double doubles. That assist double double hard to come by, but Jerry Wise, he getting them. And then triple doubles. Remember, we had a few. Darby had one. Hackett had one, Spencer had one, and that's it. So we just had 3 triple doubles this year. We had our first triple doubles ever, man. Who let him foul? You would ask that. Who let him foul? Who let him fouls is the question. Who let him fouls is absolutely the question, because we know Jason is number 2. Oh, that's why Tyrell Rowe had a bad year. He was in foul trouble all year. He's a small forward. He can't be doing that. But yeah, Jason Ewing, man, freshman year struggled to stay on the court, man. 91 fouls for Jason Ewing. Tough time, man. He started in 20 games of 29. The big fella, man. How many did he average a game? Because that was the key. Does it show that? Fouls per game. Yeah. 3.1. So you figure in a game where you can only get 5 fouls and you average 3 a game. And I'm curious to see, like, 4, 5. How many games did he foul out? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, he only fouled out of 5 games. But he had a lot of 4s, and you know, those affect the game in total. So he was getting subbed out, and he had a lot of 4s. But he was almost fouled out in a lot of games. Yeah, that's tough. And again, we're gonna be doing our own awards, so it doesn't really matter here, but just to look, we will check it out. This is who they have in the race. From these guys on my list, I would only keep Barry. So I'd discard all these guys. Barry would be my only candidate that I'd even think about keeping up there. Freshmen, this is pretty accurate. These have been the freshmen that's balling. It's gonna be a tough decision, but yeah, these are the guys. These are the guys. Unless I gotta look around. I might see somebody else I'm not thinking of right now off the top of my head, but I like this list. So I'll have to break this down. Shout out to the high school series though, man. We'll be back shortly, fellas. But man, look at my guys. 6-man. I love it. We're gonna be getting into that too. New award, 6-man in college. Tough players. Defensive player, Charlie. Okay, we got some legit defensive player of the year candidates this year. Charlie and Matt always gonna go at it. 7 boards. Charlie's winning that this year. 2 boards. I don't know, man. Charlie Rivers might be the defensive player of the year, Loki. Oh boy, did Charlie still a defensive player of the year? Hey, I gotta look around though. Gotta look around at everybody else, because remember we gave it to Jay Will and he wasn't on the list last year. So let me look around. But I like his chances with them 2 blocks. Those really help. 1.1 steals and 7.6 rebounds. But I gotta look around, because if it's a dude that's getting 10 boards and 2 blocks, then it's gonna be tough. Most improved, yeah. I gotta fix this on their stats and their years. That's how that plays down. You see, it's only 2 guys. But OJ definitely is a candidate. So yeah, that's that. And then as far as the transfers, like I said, a lot of this might not be accurate, but we'll look at it. Like see what I mean? Jay Will, we know Jay Will's going to the draft, so but let's see if we see some guys. Okay, Jomo. So Jomo's probably going to either go to the league or he's going to transfer. Because remember, Jomo is only a sophomore, so he's got a big decision to make. Jomo wants out. Tough year without Tyrese, my boy Terrell Weatherspoon. So he's either gonna go league or he's, you know. I mean, he don't got any bad things to say right now, so. But yeah, Ian Spencer back in the portal. He just came to Syracuse, but looks like he's interested in making a move. Again, not talking bad about Syracuse, but he's on the chopping block. Wolf's leaving. Some of these dudes are leaving, so I'll come back to this and give y'all a updated list. Withers, that's legit. Brooks is legit. Singletary's legit from Gonzaga. Bolton's legit. Yeah, we got some legit guys. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll give an updated list for sure. I'll fix all this and give an updated list. Yeah, Withers is an interesting one right there. He want to get up out of Arizona bad. But all right, fellas, that's gonna do it for season 2 regular season stream. We've officially finished up the season. I got this one game to do off screen, and then we will be getting into it. Oh yeah, let's look at the standings really quickly here, and then we're gonna end the stream. But hit me on the Discord, hit me on Instagram, tap in with me. We got a lot going here, a lot to do. And I'm gonna get out of here for the night, fellas, but we're gonna go look at this rankings on the way out the door. But hit that hashtag PBA before you get out. You already know what it is. We still 23 strong on the way out. We kept the stream lit. I think our peak was about 47, 48. Let's get it. And then I gotta see, and this is the thing too with the rankings. I gotta like sim it again because they won't give me true rankings because there's another game left to play. But we can look at it. Oh, Michigan's got the #1 seed because remember they beat LSU. 22 wins. Look at that. Look at UConn. UConn finished so strong, yo. And you can see what they were ranked before, so you can see how much they jumped, right? The number on the right. So Michigan is gonna go to 1. LSU would go to 2. North Carolina 3. UConn went from 7 to 4. That's a nice jump. Gonzaga falling to 5 from 3. Villanova going up. Indiana going down. Marquette going way up from 15 to 8. That's what I'm saying, Rod. So like they don't calculate it until the next week, so it won't show until then. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't like to look at this until then, because some of these this is normally like missing a game. But you know, the league standings, we could look at those, but those they don't really matter in a national thing, you know. But like you'll see it here, like you see 20 and 9, but East and West don't really matter when we're doing our rankings. But these are the full records. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But we gotta look at our divisions. We gotta look at our conference because this is legit, however. So, and I was gonna tell you guys, so not this season, but next season we're gonna just start doing conference playoffs, and that'll just really consist of a championship game from the #1 and #2 seed, and we'll do it in play now mode. Unless the conference is tough and they have another team or two that's good, then we'll do 2 games, like a semifinals. So, but that's gonna start next season. So again, right now we're gonna go strictly off regular season. So LSU has officially won the SEC this year. Florida won it last year. Look at this. Florida went 0-4 in the conference and they went undefeated last year. So look at how the tables turn. Auburn, another good year in the SEC. So in CS3, it would be LSU versus Auburn in an SEC championship game. That's how we would do that. But big ups to LSU for winning the SEC. Oh wow, BYU. Did they beat Kansas? We gotta see who got that tiebreaker, because BYU might have stole the Big 12. Oh wow. They might have stole. They went 3-1 in the Big 12. And we got Pac-12. Ooh, wait a minute. Arizona stole the conference on the back end. Oh, they should be ashamed of themselves. USC, UCLA, Arizona State. Oh my gosh. What a terrible season. And they won the conference. They won half their games in the conference. Oh, Miami, UNC. Who got the tiebreaker? Did Miami beat UNC or who? Who plays last? Does North Carolina play again? Oh wait, will it still do the same thing? What you mean? Oh, you play Syracuse? That's the last game? No, I thought the last game was... Oh, you already played the game, yeah. What you mean? I'm confused. This is updated. These standings are updated. Only the power rankings are not updated. So that's the final record. So if you beat Miami, then you won the conference. Okay, then yeah, you good. You won the conference. So North Carolina taking that, and then this was the toughest conference right here. They went at it. The Big East, they all went 2-2. So we gotta look and see who won this. I think it was UConn. I think I remember them playing. UConn might have got them a Big East chip. Okay, Coach Devani. And then Michigan, of course, won the Big Ten. They killed them boys. They lost one though. Figure what out? Which one, bro? My bad. Who played last though? Because that might change something. SC, well, the Pac-12, they wrapped that up. Pac-12 is wrapped up. Oh, I'm gonna just go off of the hold on, where's that? Yeah, LSU killed the SEC. Yeah, so with this, I'm just have to go off of the tiebreakers, who won what games, and who got the better record, the better overall national. I gotta go with the national record, and that'll probably be UConn. And they got a better conference record too. So yeah, I would go with UConn in this situation, unless they lost to Villanova, which I don't think they did. So it'd be UConn. Yeah, they went 0-4 in the conference. They did, man. But yeah, man. But I'm gonna holla at y'all, boys. I appreciate y'all holding it down. We ended off with 24 strong. You already know what it is. Kobe. I love it. I'm out of here, man.